fucking sure I started the shit like 5 minutes ago, bud.
Fair enough. Okay, cool.
Easy peasy.
So, boys, last we left off. Say I want to volunteer, or should I?
I mean, I could just read out what I've got if you don't mind.
Sure, fuck it, that works.
Okay. We made our way back to the inn and found Rel. He now works on figuring out the bastardized incest lines of nobles. I took the magic bag into the chimney salt safe. The wizards won't find it there. While I was doing this, the others were given a vision from Durandal, the knowledge priest of Osmius, Osmius, one of the head conjurers of the
Knowledge
collegiate.
priest.
Yeah, one of the head. That's how I fucking know him. One of the head conjurers of the collegiate, plotting with Catherine Sale to summon an invisible demon to kill Brandon. We stocked up on supplies and did battles with the demon upon the hill. The invisible creature sliced me well, but Brandon managed to kill it. That's all I've got.
I mean that's an accurate summary of events.
Yes.
It's pretty succinct. You gotta give him that. Fuck. Well, yeah. Essentially, that is the guts of what happened. You were given a heads up that the collegiate are going to send something, probably invisible, to murder all of you. And
Well,
Invisible demon.
specifically Brandon, but all of you because you would probably be in the way.
I mean, yeah, but still.
Yeah, it's fine.
We foiled the assassination attempt.
Yes.
You did. You foiled the assassination attempt. And from there, you all, still on that hill, patch up yourselves, or at the very least, gather your things, patch up a few of your wounds. That'll take a few minutes to relax. So, boys, it is late in the evening. It is late in the evening. You are all extremely tired. What would you all like to do?
Shall we head home, lads?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yes.
I think we're all done here. We have no reason to stay out here. We should head back and have a nice rest in our new cottage.
That is a
Sounds
good
pretty
idea.
good to me. I might write them a wee letter when I get back, you see.
Yes. Good.
But maybe I shouldn't antagonise them anymore. That might be
No, antagonize them more.
What are they going to do? Send another one? I mean, clearly we can kill and fight these things, so...
Anger will make them sloppy.
My only worry is that they send a bigger one.
They can send bigger ones.
We'll kill that one too.
Fair enough. Letter it is then. If you have any ideas about insults I could write into it surreptitiously, let me know.
Call him a cunt.
Right? Noted.
We could break.
I'll write that in an invisible ink. How about that?
We could break a piece off the key and send it with them as a threat.
What? Why would we break the key?
Why
That's
did we
what they
give
want,
them a
right?
piece of the key?
That's what they want, right? So we
No,
break
no.
the key.
No. We don't want them to know that we still have it. As far as they're aware, I know who has it, but I don't know where it is.
I see.
I told him that I give it to somebody and God knows where he put it. And that was Enoch's, which is truthful enough. God knows what he fucking did with it.
Yes. Yes.
And that's the best way. Because then
Yes.
they'll come after me, and I don't know none. So,
This is clever.
the more they think we don't have the key, the better. And we start sending them pieces. Well, they're probably going to use some scrying magic on it to find it.
Yeah, I was going to say, they probably might be able to do something with a piece of the key. Maybe it would make it easier for them to find it.
I imagine so, aye. All they've got right now is a description, which can be used to find and locate objects, but isn't as good as having an actual piece of it itself. And while we keep the key in the bag, it's technically on a separate plane of existence, like the Crystal Dragon was. So it's a lot harder for them to find. They probably know it's in the city limits somewhere, but they can't actually tell where. When we
This is
start
clever.
sending them pieces, that gets tricky.
I understand.
Basically, we don't take the key out of the bag anymore.
This is
That sounds
acceptable.
agreeable.
I also have it hidden well.
Excellent.
Yeah, even I don't know where it is.
Perfect.
Yes.
Now we just need to make Knox forget.
I will drink heavily.
Good lad, good lad.
Home! Before I bleed out.
Right, lead on then.
Just
Well,
if
I
I
bought
could...
some. I bought some bottles of wine when I was doing some grocery shopping, so there's some wine in the cottage.
Good. Good.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right.
Head
So
home.
you all head off. Excellent. Cool. The trek is a few hours back into the city. You wind down off the hillside, across the stream, into the suburbs. A wee bit. Everyone is going about their evening very calmly, without much ruckus. Seems to be a few people out drinking. Nothing too spectacular. As you guys are winding up the street where your cottage is on, you see in the distance that there are a few lights on, which by itself is weird. Probably there are a few candles in the cottage. It's fine.
I
But
presume Rel and Bella are inside still.
yes, exactly. Well, you actually see a few candles outside, as well as a torch hanging outside the porch. You notice three things. Well, one thing, three sub things. What you notice is there are individuals outside the cabin. Three of them. One being Rel, who seems to be carrying a tray of teacup and a teapot. Well, a few teacups and a teapot. The other two individuals, one seems to be a very squirrely middle-aged man, blonde, scraggly hair, simple peasant clothing, but seems to be in traveling gear. He's got a big backpack, walking stick, and some boots. And beside him, also sitting down, I assume taking a cup of tea, is Arita. Would you like to describe your character, please?
What you see is this really small figure of a girl. But what you can see first is a massive head of dreadlocks, white dreadlocks that end with sort of a little bit of green. And you can, if you look closely, you can tell that it's possibly like vines or tendrils from trees, something like that, something natural. And she's you can't quite tell what she's wearing. She just looks really full of paint stains all over her arms and on her clothes, and looks really messy with a bunch of paintbrushes sticking out of her bag and her hair. And she stands upright. She looks a bit like this. I'll show you, but she is hunched over right now.
I would say you guys are about 120 feet away at this point when she's describing all this.
What's the range of
Yeah.
my rifle again?
Yeah, so I've shared that picture now. And she's just hunched over on the ground, and you can see her arm moving vigorously. Yeah.
Well, looks like we some visitors.
Friend of yours?
I don't recognize anyone there. Well, except for Rel, obviously.
Ah, well, sure, we'll find out what their business is. Maybe they're the neighborhood watcher or something, came to check in the new residents.
Perhaps. We're getting closer. The little one doesn't exactly look neighborhood watchy, though.
I can never know around these parts.
I suppose. Outskirts of the city and all that.
Sorry, there's no tree somewhere. That might be quite nice, actually.
Maybe a
I don't
spy.
mean like elves knocks.
That's not an elf, is it?
Oh, it looks
Not
like
too
a
sure.
halfling. Or perhaps a gnome? I can't tell from here. I can't tell.
Ah, it'll be fine. Let's see what they've got to say. Rail serving them tea, so they can't be that bad.
Yeah, head on up.
You guys march up to the three of them outside your cottage, and I'm gonna turn this music off because this is far too fucking epic for this.
Oh, I can't hear any music. Sorry.
Classic.
As per Nathan, he has turned off all music.
Have I actually
Exactly.
turned off the? That actually might be the
It's
case.
roll 20. Yeah.
Roll 20 music. I muted it a long time ago.
I can hear it, Sean.
I can hear it, Sean.
I
I was
enjoyed
enjoying it.
Thank you, it's two of you. I love you both. That's why you're my favorites.
We love you too, Chef.
So yeah. So yeah, this is why the group of you approach your cottage. Upon seeing your approach, Rel sort of like stands up. And you're back.
Yes,
you're
we
alive.
are.
Well,
You're alive. Good to
Aye.
see.
Of
not
course
missing
we
any
are.
bones.
We're tooth and lead.
Fair. These are visitors here to see you all. This is Johan. The old man just stands up. And this is Artemis. Miss.
What is she doing? As we get closer.
Just got like 3 pieces of paper to frantically like generate pictures on it as quickly as possible. Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Orhan, Artemis. What brings you to your wee cottage?
You first.
Okay. Oh, hi. I did. Whoa.
Hello, I'm Brandon. I'm a badger. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am the tooth part of Tooth and Lead.
He is.
I smile.
I am Ramya. I'm one of the lead pieces of tooth and lead.
It's really more like crystals, isn't it? Though, just sort of creepy.
Oh,
Don't-
okay.
Don't ruin it. It's fine. We can't do tooth and lead and crystal. It doesn't really work.
Fair
Oh.
enough.
Nice to
I
meet
am-
you. Oh, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell was
That's
that?
the noise Nox makes, alright then.
I am Nox.
Okay.
He is the
Oh.
other part of the lead part of tooth and lead.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you all. I am here for I am here for Brandon. I heard.
Oh god, is this about the collegiate again?
Ah.
Artemis, you have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah. What collegiate? What's a collegiate?
Ah, perfect. No, it's not then. That's alright.
Ah.
On you. Sorry.
Also, I'm probably looking like this. when I
Oh,
talk
you are,
to this guy. Yeah.
Brandon's like 6.5 feet tall with pure badger.
Pure badger. Pure unadulterated
Pure-
badger.
Pure armored badger.
Um,
There you go.
I
Just
have
for
been-
reference.
sent here by Darren. I heard you
Oh, thank
are
said you.
writing
Oh, right. He's a good lad.
a book, and
I'm
you
writing a
like
couple.
someone to make illustrations for you.
I think she's trying to take your spot.
Well, I don't really illustrate. Illustrations? What do you mean exactly?
Pictures in books to accompany the text. Illustrations.
Oh, Brandon, she should illustrate your book for Theron.
Yeah.
I'm sure if it sells more. Why not?
Oh wow, that's so cool. What are you
Yeah.
drawing right now? What are you painting? I want to see.
You can see it's a bunch of half-finished paintings. You can't quite tell what's going on because it's so half-finished. Like each of them is half-finished,
Wow.
and oh, see, it's a bit embarrassing. I didn't know if there was going to be an interview. I didn't bring a resume or anything.
No, this is the interview. The moment the rail served you tea, you've been tested. You did serve a tea rail, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
Perfect, good lad.
She didn't ask for anything too crazy, like chai or green. She was okay with regular tea. So I mean, I like her right at the
We have
bat.
fucking chai tea here.
I mean, I never had it, but apparently on the west side they do. Yeah. Which I mean,
Oh,
We're
I love
doing well.
chai. We should get some.
It is actually very delicious.
Double
I
tea.
highly recommend it.
I shall go pop out tomorrow and buy some.
yeah. I mean,
It's
technically,
a good
west
idea.
side.
Anyway, sorry about that. Go on.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant to be more prepared, but
Well, I could give you a wee test if test your skills out in the illustration. How does that sound? Could you draw for me a giant like storm ghost demon thing with big sharp talons that's flying towards a tree?
sure. Sure. Do you have any
Perfect.
preferences of color? I have all these exotic
Oh,
paints
it
from
was
all over
what
the
was it? It
world.
was like a dark black storm cloud, wasn't it? Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah, kinda. It was kind of hard to see though. It was kind of just air. So
Yeah, that's true.
I guess though, yeah, black and gray would make it look best.
Put some blue lightning spikes on it, make it look cool.
Can you have a goblin, a hobgoblin, shooting a rifle at it?
Is that as you fall out of the tree, Nox, or
Yes.
is that as you get stabbed in the ground?
Yes. No.
I start drawing as they talk on a totally new piece of parchment. Seem to have this unlimited set of parchment in my bag somehow. Start drawing as they talk. Should I do any like performance check or something? Or
Yes. Sorry. So, I want you to go. I want you to click on the character tab.
yeah.
And scroll down to performance, and just click the word performance because that is the button that'll make it.
This message has been hidden. What are you
Yeah,
doing, Sean?
I accidentally clicked the spell. I didn't want to pull this one. I think 29. That's a good first roll. Yeah, fair dues. That's a crit.
Good
That's
enough
well.
then. Pathfinder. Okay.
Yeah, that's very good. So, with the random bits of information you guys give Artemis, within a few, I can see less than 2 minutes, she's able to get a bit of charcoal, a bit of smudging, and then she's able to get a very intimidating, almost spooky rendition of what you describe as a storm cloud with talons. To a very excellent degree, I might say.
Wow.
As well as in the corner, she very quickly sketches out a little hobgoblin shooting as he's falling out of a tree.
Sorry,
Upside down from the attack powers.
Could you change that into an elf, actually?
Sure.
I'm gonna send this to the collegiate Nox, and I don't want you to be in the picture because then they'll know there's a goblin. So we'll get you another one though.
Yes, please. This is good.
Yeah, I want my own private
I
archive.
like this.
Uh-huh.
I
Wow, you're
like
such a
this.
good artist.
This one's to accompany the letter. I'm gonna write these bastards later tonight.
Are you an artist because your name's Artemis? That's really similar.
Whether the name came from the talent or the talent came from the name, we'll never know. I just could draw since I could write, and I never noticed a difference.
You can write
must
as
be
well.
fate.
Writing is a form of drawing. I'm sure you can.
You want to see some pictures I drew?
Sure.
I pull out my little sketchbook.
Artemis.
And I flick to the first couple of pages, and I'm like, "What? Do you know much about Chordaic stuff? The ancient dead civilization?"
No, what is that? Tell me about it.
Oh, okay. Well, here I have a picture of this is a sketch of a Chordaic skeleton. Look how weird their limbs are. Here is a Chordaic mace that I drew. Here's a big statue we found. Here's some special urn thing that our dwarf friend found. Here's a picture of a giant. Here's a picture of a giant spider.
Oh my god! I used to have an urn that looked exactly like that one time, and I wasn't quick enough to capture it in drawing though. I should really do that. You know that's what it is. There's so many beautiful things in this world.
Exactly.
It takes so much time to capture it by drawing everything.
Just draw things.
You draw really beautiful things. It's so.
Oh no,
beautiful.
I don't think it's as good as you. I just use charcoal, so everything's just black and white. Oh, here's a picture of Nox I have. It's him pinning his gun out the campfire one time.
Actually, speaking of Nox, I don't mean to ruin your parade, but you're still bleeding on the floor, Nox.
Oh, I cauterized that with Sheila.
I do not recommend making paint out of blood by any chance. I have tried. It's just not.
I have
Wait,
You
what?
see Nox take away his hand from his side. You just see like a
I like the fucking Critical Role animated
yeah.
shows.
And it's like, is this normal?
I pull up my trousers, I cinch the belt really tight, and just go back to standing there.
Hey, perhaps we should take the rest of this conversation inside so that Nox can get some medical attention.
Yes.
Wait, I might be able to help
Yeah?
Nox right away.
I'd be mighty impressed if you could paint Nox back to you.
Paint Nox back to help.
Aye, that'd be very impressive.
Just paint green over his fucking
Hmm.
wound.
How badly hurt is Nox? Like, are you like you're not on the verge of dying or something? Right? You're just
Let me just double check my. Where's my
Casual.
fucking character?
He's on free HP.
If I remember correctly, I am. Oh, I'm 3. I have 3 HP below max.
Oh, so you're like,
okay.
Yeah.
So in
Just a
that
flesh
case,
wound.
I would like to do the following. I think it should show up fine. Did it show up? Can you
it
do
did.
that?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, but the him isn't a him. It's more like because he is so almost dead and he needs to come back to life. He needs a lot of like energetic motivation. So imagine like death metal music screaming motivational things in his ears, like it's back to health.
Yeah, Nox. This tiny woman. Nox, this tiny woman screams at your face, and then you look down. Your wound is healed.
You're a mage.
I don't know.
You're a
What did you
mage,
say?
is what? You're a mage.
I do some casual magic, yes.
What other kinds of magic can you do?
I guess you'll find out.
I would like
If
to
I
know
got
right
the
now.
job, of course.
This is also part of the interview.
I
thought
think
it
you
was
passed.
For him.
If you're traveling with us to draw, it will be good to know if you can fight. 1 second. I swear to fucking Christ.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Be healed!
Witness me!
Witness.
Oh.
All right. I am nearly done putting all these spells in. God.
Here's a picture of
that-
Brandon that I drew of him like smoking his pipe. Here's a pictures of some orcs and dwarves that we met. Oh, here's a crystal dragon that we met, but this is his like human form when he's not in the dragon form. He like looked like a person. He's really crystally and stuff.
It is really sparkly, isn't it? Did you feel like
Yeah.
going and taking it? It's so
Well,
pretty. Did you
the-
manage to steal any crystals that fell off of him?
No.
Um,
I have a gun. I have a weapon that uses crystals as ammunition, and when I told him this, he didn't seem to like that very much because he's made of crystal, so it's like kind of cannibalistic, I guess, sort of. He wasn't very happy with that, so I kind of dropped the subject.
But you're not a crystal dragon, so how could it be cannibalistic?
Oh, no, but the fact that I use crystals and I like kind of disintegrate them a little bit.
It must be awful watching your own skin kind of get destroyed.
Yeah,
huh?
exactly. So that's what it must have been like to him. So that's why I kind of just dropped the subject a little bit. But he was very beautiful. His name is
Oh,
Aonax.
Well, we should go meet him sometime. Maybe he'll be nice to us. Who knows?
He was nice the first time. He'll probably be nice the second time too. He told
Alright,
us that we
maybe.
should, if we ever go to the Earth plane, that we should look him up and come say hello.
Oh, that'll be nice. I've never been to the Earth plane before.
Neither have I.
Only the planes they have, though.
I've never been to any plane.
Oh.
Aren't we standing on one?
I don't think this one like counts though.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
this
flat,
like
so it
the
has to.
central one? I think we're talking about different planes. Anyway,
Hmm.
I think we should go inside. It's starting to get a bit chilly out here.
Aye,
That
that's
makes
right.
it a good idea.
I'm
Is
happy
your-
with Miss Artemis to join.
I don't see any. Her art's very good, so I am happy to have her. She wants to illustrate for us, and sounds good.
I extend my hand towards Artemis.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to
Right.
Tufinled. It is
Right.
nice to have someone of the same height and also another girl.
Yes.
We didn't even have
Likewise.
to stalk him something in this one. Fucking crazy.
I think my neck's going to start hurting very soon from looking at these two.
Yeah, I don't really know what their faces look like. I kind of just look at their kneecaps.
That's harsh. I used to be your height.
And I
You used to be, and then you changed and got big.
look down at you all the time.
You learned to just tune out Nox. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
If you,
Nox,
if you
I
ever
always
need
wondered.
if you ever need your ornaments polished or, any temporary tattoos or anything like that, you can call me. I don't
You
know
can
what
do
he's into,
tattoos?
so I just say a bunch of shit to him, basically. To Knox. And to Brandon, if you ever need a dye job.
I'm alright, thanks. I'm lucky I didn't get any of that fucking shite they made down in my fur fighting that demon. Boy, I was feeling of that. Honey and flower and bird feathers and. Jeez, those bombs are scary. Take me weeks to get that stuff out of the fur. Nobody wants to see a bald badger. That should be embarrassing.
That sounds awful.
Oh, horrific. Anyway, inside.
Okay.
Is your friend joining us?
Oh yes. Sorry, mister. We've kind of ignored you for the past few minutes.
It's all right. It seems like a new recruit, part of your band. This actually kind of works out for me, though. I'm still going to hire you.
Oh, you're not looking to join us?
Oh,
Perfect. We can discuss business inside. In you come.
brilliant. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Tufinled's headquarters.
Humble. But if your reputation precedes you, I assume that...
Oh, I'm sure it does. As you may have heard, we're the heroes of the Black Fields.
It is exactly.
The
but
bringers of peace between the orcs and dwarves.
My God, is it hard to get land?
I
The
haven't
saviors of the crystal dragon Aeonax.
haven't heard that one. I'll be honest.
We've got plenty more. Quite a few accolades, but we'll be here all night telling you them. Come, let's go inside.
I've got a letter to write to the collegiate, so
Fair enough. No,
they
what
don't
did
like me very much.
you, what did you do to piss off wizards?
I published a book.
No, fair enough, alright.
Also, they made me a badger, so it sort of goes both ways.
So is this book going
Anyway.
to get me in trouble?
This is what
No. Well, I've never gotten in trouble. Never once have I been in trouble. Never. Doesn't happen.
Yeah, fair enough.
I definitely didn't just have an assassination attempt to get me. Don't worry about it.
Foiled assassination attempt.
God.
Well, I guess actually using the word attempt kind of implies it was foiled already anyway.
I mean, really, they tried to kill Nox more than they tried to kill me. So.
Well, can you make more tea? You have employment for us.
I was like, I'll make more tea. Would you like whiskey in it, Knox?
I look at the old man. I
Would you like me to make it?
I narrow my eyes slightly, and I say, "Can you make the whiskey without tea?"
Calvin tea. Understood. I'll make it for you now.
You have employment for us.
Yeah, I do. Calvin tea. I might have to try that. My name is Jorhan. I'm from one of the towns west of here. Nereid was its name.
Yorhan of Neria. Yorhan of Neria.
I'm looking to hire you all because, well, you seem to be pretty good at solving issues. And,
We're great
well,
at it.
Yeah, evidently. I was wondering, how many of you are comfortable with working on the water? Ships, so to speak.
I've never been on a ship. I've been on a barge or two, but not a ship at open sea.
Right, fair enough.
I didn't know if I could even swim.
I had a bath once.
It's not the same.
Right.
I've
Like
not tried
paddling.
swimming.
It's fun, especially if you don't know how to swim.
Mm.
Especially, if you have a blue and white paddleboard and the correct length of the oar, then
You know
it's
what? I'll
just
just not fall off the ship. How about that?
That works too. I mean, well, I guess so. They have attacked the shoreline a few times, so we're
Get
getting.
attacked? What's this? What are you talking about?
Let me explain.
Please do.
About a month and a half ago, fishing trips coming out in Nereid were absolutely fine. Trade along the way to Oslite was going pretty healthy. And then all of a sudden, all of our ships started getting ransacked by sea devils. Basically, think fishmen, tall, 5.5 feet.
That
With
is tall.
yeah, really, with tridents. Sometimes they got monsters from the depths with them. They jump up on the boat and they just slaughter the crew.
Oh
A
no.
few ships have run aground, basically. Nothing taken, but crew dead and just desecrated. We tried, posting a few guards to see if that would keep them at bay, but they only increased the attacks.
Hmm.
We know it's them because a few survivors managed to hide in the holds, a few of the ships. So basically looking for help to kill as many of them as can. Maybe if we actually beat back a few of their attacks, they'll ease up. Goal.
So they board your ships and kill everyone, but they don't take anything?
No, we're talking fishing ships, trade vessels. Nothing has been taken. Not a damn thing. We've compared the manifests, like everything's there. They just left it. So we're pretty sure they're just sending a message.
I have several questions, if you do not mind.
Please ask him. Because considering none of you have been on the water properly before, I think it's only fair that you ask.
You have any of the ships managed to kill any of these creatures?
One, actually, in the same ship where the lad was hiding out in the hold. Apparently one of these devils found him, according to him, and he shanked it in the neck, dragged it down, and covered its mouth while it was trying to scream. So they didn't actually find the boy or the body, and that's how we know what they look like. We've kept it, the body, so if you want to have a look at it, feel free. We had a necromancer try to ask it a few questions, but he didn't speak the language, so got nothing out of it.
Interesting.
Do you know what language it does speak?
I haven't the faintest, my friend. I don't speak fish.
So,
It's actually good.
That was pretty good.
I don't speak
That's
fish.
that's a good episode title right there.
Yeah.
I don't speak fish.
Sorry.
It
That's
makes
a pretty
sense.
good one.
So, what sort of pay are we talking about for this quest then? That's the extermination mission. And too fancy. Yeah. What we're looking at?
Yes, I had a note here. Yeah. I think he starts searching through his bag as he can. 200 gold. That's basically the villages. Depending.
That's a reasonable sum. It's a
Is that-
reasonable sum.
Is
Get
that
that much gold? Would the Lord not move? The militia or would the local alderman not?
That's the thing. Because Nereid is still part of the barony. What was it? House Therical. They sent a few of their riders to actually see if they could thwart the problem. But this is kind of embarrassing. They kind of got washed away. We're pretty sure they have a wizard or something, fisherman. Basically, a small tsunami washed the fuckers off.
Huh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And usually, like one health, that's a serious problem. Two of those riders would be able to sort a problem, but No, they just got taken. So,
I have a
Understood.
third question.
all right, go ahead.
Have these fishermen ever came on shore?
Not in recent memory. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're a seaside village, so we've got a few tales, legends of these things coming on shore. Sea devils. That's how we know what they're called. The usual fairy tales. They take children in the night, or the man goes out to see his lover, at midnight, and he's carried off into the depths, something like that. So we haven't seen them honestly in about 2 generations, but we've always had the myth.
I wonder what's changed.
Yes. Is there anything in your society that has changed?
A bit of a broad question.
Have you started fishing somewhere new?
I mean, actually, I think it was about 2 months ago. We started sending ships over the Horseshoe Isle. Like we brought back a few. Well, I say we. They passed through our village, some weird stone tablets and such. I don't know where those tablets are now. I'm pretty sure they got shipped here to Oslite somewhere. So
I look at him.
I also kind of just like,
I mean, you're asking for anything to change, but those tablets, they passed through our village. As in, the ship stopped, docked for a few days, and left again with said tablets. They're not
yes,
there.
but if you've taken some stone tablets that were, or sorry, if stone tablets were taken that are somehow sacred or precious to these sea devils, it stands the reason that perhaps they will attack anyone in that area.
I'd be pissed about it.
But, I mean, as it is, we can't really do anything about it, can we? I mean, we don't have the tablets. We don't have the men to fight them off.
Do you know for sure that they were shipped here to Oslite, or do you know, or they just stopped in the village and went on somewhere else?
No, the ship was bound for Oslite. Pretty sure they were bound for some collector or some such.
Do you know where they got them from?
If I see these things hanging on Theron's wall,
Oh God!
I mean, we do know a collector. It might be worth paying him a visit and seeing. I mean, if this could be simply resolved by returning these tablets, no need for further bloodshed.
you'd have to kill Theron for him, probably.
Well, I'm sure he'd understand if we go and tell him that, hey, look, this village is being attacked night and day by these creatures who want their tablets back.
Well, it's answered. As I heard, these tablets were apparently, fished up from the bay in the Horseshoe Isle. I know lizards are there, but I didn't know fishmen also. So,
Are lizard men easier to deal with than fish?
I don't know. I never seen them. Never dealt with them. Oh, I heard they're just like to eat you. They are, bargain with you. So,
My kind of people.
they don't really travel this far south. Fucking
What
Christ!
is going on?
I can see why. That's,
Is your window open, Sean?
Yeah.
No wonder then.
The size of that man's cock.
I would say that he's used to just the country air, but he's also from a fucking city, so I don't see the point. Okay.
I don't see why we can't investigate your predicament.
Yes.
We'll resolve it one way or another. How's that?
Proof and lead will solve your problem.
Yes, we will save you.
Rel comes back with the whiskey knocks for him. I've actually got a request that you guys can help me out as well.
Yes, sir?
So basically, I was talking to my cousin the other day. It's just having a
Which
chat,
one?
catching.
You have family?
Oh, is that?
That was it.
Oh, legitimate question.
What was his name?
Ozen.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it's like third cousin, 6 times removed, I think.
Cousin's close enough for that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly. Just having a friendly chat. But he was telling me that when he was on the way up from the barrows underneath Oslite, the mid-level sewers, he saw some freaky shit there. We're talking like giant slug creatures, and chanting.
That doesn't
I
sound
don't-
good.
Sounds perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't know what he means by that. So,
He wasn't
Yeah.
under the collegiate, was he?
my cousin? No. It wasn't under the collegiate either. No. As far as I'm aware. No, I think it was on the southeast side, I think. Yeah, he likes coming up those routes. Apparently the half-elves look after their tunnels a bit better, apparently.
Fair enough. Well, we'll take a look at it, Rail. I don't see why not. Although, for your hand here in this village, sound like they're in a degree of need at the moment.
Yeah, it does sound like that. I'm really sorry, Orhan. It's fine. We all have problems. All of
Well,
them
that's
get
fine.
sorted.
Yeah, we'll get around to it. We'll get around to it. You know,
Yeah,
meet the heads and a few fishermen.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Right, I don't see any reason why we can't accept your hand. Any objections?
None.
No.
Perfect. We'll start investigating first thing tomorrow, probably once we've had a bit of sleep. Where do you stand so we can get in contact?
Well, I heard about this pretty nifty inn by the bay, Bed and Barnacle, I think it's called.
That's a good
Oh.
one.
That's a great inn, yeah.
Perfect. If we need to, we'll see you there, and you know, we'll do a bit of investigating around the city first, and then we'll come meet you at the Bed and Barnacle, and we'll head back to your village together. How does that sound?
That is bad. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the effort, the help.
Not a problem.
All right. Well, I'll see you all. Have a very good evening. I'll make my way into town.
Good night,
Good
Johan.
evening.
Good night.
Divine's bless. Divine's bless you all. I just that's all. Close the door behind him.
Alright.
And you're all left alone.
You bring out a small bit of piece of parchment. Can I have the? What, did you amend that picture for me? Did you?
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, that looks just like Bartos. Perfect.
Okay. So you can have it.
Thank you. I'm gonna send this to the collegiate. I begin the letter. Dear head conjurer Thur, Osmice, I hope what you paid in that bargain was worth it. Yours sincerely, Brandon the Badger. P.S. Please let Basile know any further inquiries can be directed to me via post. And I fold the letter, I put it in an envelope with the picture, and I go, right, I'm going to go hire some boy to post this.
No,
Anybody else
no.
get post?
Hold on a second. There's
We got the post.
there's one question I have to ask. Is there a return address?
No.
Okay. 'Cause that's too much. That's too much. Return address is too much. Oh, because I thought you were gonna be like, oh, Ashley's a very good diviner. Here's my address.
Oh, no, that's a good idea. That's perfect. You can reach me by post at the address 3 West Hall Road, East fucking City.
We're gonna come back and this
As
house.
diviner skills may be in great need.
We're gonna come back and our house is gonna be burned down.
See the letter? There we go. Thank you for that, Lox. That was a good idea, actually. That, but
Yes, it's
Right.
funny.
God, I wish I could divine in her face when she fucking reads this. We'll have to make you for the screaming.
Like it's like tomorrow morning, you just hear like from the fucking high towers, the police just, Brandon!
Oh, those bastards!
Right, anybody else have any post this or any messages?
I don't think so.
Yes, I would like to write a letter as well. Can I?
I can
right.
post them both at the same time if you want to go ahead, Nox.
Wise. I'll just write a short missive to fucking Leah, telling her of my new address, and also I will be gone for some time as I am killing some fishmen. and then I sign it, goodbye, Nox.
Okay. Yep. Nox, you fold it. And yeah, you guys store them away. Oh wait, no, you do you immediately find a young messenger lad, courier?
Yeah, I found some young scrap and I pay him 5 silvers to deliver him.
Oh, it's very generous, sir. Thank you.
Oh, problem.
Would you like me to deliver anything else? Say anything? You know, I could give him a message as well, like verbally, if you want it.
I wouldn't be hanging around the collegiate too long when you deliver that one. I'd probably hightail it out. The ones from Nox, I have no idea what it says. He didn't tell me, so.
Feel free to stay in that brothel as long as you like.
So I am 7 years old.
I had him another silver.
They cook well. How old?
Pretend you didn't hear Nox.
Understood, sir. Thank you.
You didn't see the hob. Don't worry about it.
What hob, sir?
Exactly. I hand him another silver.
It's more money than we ever saw in his entire life.
Sir, thank you, sir. Appreciate it, sir.
Have
Sir.
a good day, lad.
He fucking sprints like you would not fucking believe. This lad is on a mission.
It's good.
Fucking love minimum wage workers, right?
I love child labor.
Fuck's sake.
How much did I pay him? 7 silver? Oh,
Like
fuck
8
me.
silver, wasn't that?
8
Jesus
silver?
Christ.
Oh, Christ. I need to be careful, but this is why I don't have any money.
Right.
Yes.
Oh well. Well, the lad's gonna eat well tonight.
Where's Bela?
I'm probably stopping up another room.
Yeah, if you are looking for Bela, you can, if you listen out, you can hear a. Fuck!
Ah, she sounds fine.
Like from a bedroom upstairs, or like?
Yes, from bedroom stairs.
So help me if she's putting bear traps under my bed. I'll be pissed.
I'll not disturb her. She sounds busy then.
Thanks.
Fair enough. As I say, so yes. If you guys would like a little small interlude as just the camera cuts these 2 separate things. The boy arrives at the bed and barnacle. Not the bed and barnacle. The Iron Clan. That's what it was. Hands the letter to the mistress of the house, who, after running upstairs, passes the letter to Layla, who's a very comely young blonde woman. Just unfolds it, reads the letter, goes up to her room, clutches it close to her chest, and sobs slowly and silently.
Cringe.
My brother Christ, you wrote the letter.
Oh no! I'm aware of how it sounds. I am well aware of that.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, and we then cut to the collegiate. The boy being stopped at the steps of this grand college by a few individuals in heavy armor with glowing runes on their tower shields and spears. He stopped. He shows he's got a letter. They wave him up, and he travels inward, and the letter gets handed off, and then from one person to the next, to the next, to the next, before it eventually gets handed to a bald, tattooed man sitting at a desk, lying his head back against his chair. Hear his name being said. Elias! Taking the letter, unfolding it, reading it, chuckling, and then beginning to write his letter of his own.
Oh
Does the picture
god.
fall out?
Oh shit, the picture! Right, yeah.
Oh god.
Unfolds it. Yeah, sorry. So, unfolds it, sees something fall out, reads the letter, chuckles, and then picks up the letter, and is very confused why there's an elf, but it also chuckles. So, yes. Brilliant. So, yeah, with that, we'll jump ahead to the next morning. Prep your alchemical items, your spells, whatever, boys.
I'm sitting on the porch, smoking my pipe, listening for the screams of Brandon the Badger.
Yeah, so Brandon, you're doing that.
Oh, we don't have a room for Artemis, so I would have tried to like prepare a little nook in the kitchen for her to sleep in. Using like some spare blankets and pillows or something.
Welcome to the net. Sleep in the fucking corner.
Can I ask what race is Artemis?
Wow.
I mean, I think that's fairly allowed to ask. What ancestry is Artemis? Amita.
Oh, halfling. Right? That's what ancestry is in this game.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We don't use race, we're too woke.
Shut up.
Yeah. Halfling.
What have you done? What the fuck have you
Post
done?
it, you fucking coward. Post it. Post it.
I'll post it.
Thank you.
What did it exactly say again? Hey, I actually read it.
Oh, you're right, 10th edition is looking lit.
Fucking what? That there's.
Jesus Christ.
What does that even mean?
Hey, sorry, Sean.
That's fucking fine. What the fuck?
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Brandon, you are smoking your pipe on what do we call it? On the porch, just having a nice little morning. The rest of you, what are you doing in the morning? I will say, Artemis, you slept in a very, very lovely room, very cozy, very peaceful. Nothing really sticks out. You're a bit concerned that these people might not know what they're doing just yet, considering because this college seems like it was just moved into what they're claiming to be a very professional mercenary band.
Yeah.
Other than that, nothing really sticks out. You're pretty happy with your situation.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's see.
I marched downstairs in the morning.
Okay,
Flipped my
you do so.
cloak over my shoulder and said, I am going shopping. Would anyone like to come? And then just go,
Can he pull that off? I mean, do I buy it? Because this guy was really scary and not nice yesterday.
give me, is there an insight in this?
Perception, seek sense motive.
Give me a perception motive, perception.
Perception.
It's on the right hand side, I believe.
Oh.
Wait, actually, there's a second bed in Bela's room.
I believe that's where the rat is staying.
No, I'm staying with Rel. Rel's with
Oh.
me.
Oh, good. Then you can
Because
stay
me and
with
Rel are
Bella.
friends. Okay, so you could have slept with Bela then.
Character.
Sorry, that is.
Yeah, so on the main page, character, all the way on the right hand side, scroll down, perception. Yeah, so you
Perceive.
perceive. 24 Nathan.
I am actually asking if people want to come, but I'm asking because it's expected.
Spelled
Because
Bela.
it's expected, like what? It's customary to ask people. It's polite,
I'm asking because that's what
B-A-E-L-A.
I'm asking because that's what I think civilized people ask.
Oh,
Now that does not
There.
necessarily mean that I don't want you to come.
you can't have it both ways.
Yes,
I
I
got
can.
a 24 perception. You
Can I
gotta give
will.
me more than that.
I
Lean
mean-
one way.
Wow.
No, that's not what that means. Just looking up. We will need supplies for our journey, as well as for surviving in the ocean.
Ooh,
I'm
I
gonna
think we should
come down the stairs now. Oh, yeah, you're going shopping, Nox?
Yes.
we should get
I-
giant feet.
As much as I would love to accompany you, I was considering perhaps going to find a library of sorts and see if I could do some research on these sea devils, as what was he called? Johan?
Johan, yep.
Johan calls them. That feels like a bit of a colloquial name. I want to see if I can find out a bit more about what this actual race is.
This is a good idea.
What do you go wearing, Nox, since you're going shopping?
What was that, Paul?
Why don't you go where, since you're going shopping?
Okay.
You can accompany me to the library. I don't know if they would let you into the library.
Why not?
Well,
I just
I'll go
looked
to
you
the
up and
library.
down. Oh, you can come too, Artemis.
Yeah, I'll go to the library. Sure, there's plenty to see.
It's less that they wouldn't let you in, Nox. It's more that I don't want to be reading a book with you breathing down my neck.
I can read other books while you read your book.
Can you read?
Yes. I can
You can
read.
look at the pretty pictures.
I can
Don't
read
have
No,
quite
but I mean,
well.
like, can you read Common though? I don't think there'll be any books in Goblin.
I can read Common. Can you?
Okay. And it wasn't a jab or an insult. I genuinely assumed you couldn't read.
I can read Common. I can read many languages.
Can you
Okay.
write, Nox?
I did last night.
I didn't see it.
To the library.
Do you want to pay a visit to Ferron, Brandon, and inquire about these tablets?
Yeah, sure. I'll come do a bit of shopping as well.
As you say that, Brandon, you will notice bolting down the street that you are on, just outside your cottage, is the same boy from the last night.
Take him away.
Eventually,
Morning, lad. You slept
Listen.
tall?
no, I wanted
Good
to.
lad.
The collegiate, they told me I needed to stay, basically there because I was supposed to return a letter to you.
Fair enough.
I pulled out of his pocket. It's like a crumpled letter with the seal on it.
Thank you very much. I'll open it up.
It's like the goose and a duck in Kung Fu Panda that flies from
yeah.
the prison all the way.
It says simply, "Dear Brandon, it really was not worth it. Kind regards, Head Conjure was my estate."
The poor fuck.
I was out of character, fully expecting that letter to explode.
Right.
It's like, oh my goodness, he sent us a hand grenade. How thoughtful.
Oh well. Thanks for that, lad.
Like, you're welcome, sir. They paid me a lot.
No worries.
Okay.
Go you get some sleep then and buy your family something nice.
Will do, sir. Thank you. A
If
pleasant day.
anyone let us, I'll have a look for you.
Will do, sir. Pleasant day. And he turns and walks off, and you can see as the adrenaline is fading, he looks like he's about to collapse as he wanders down the building.
Good lad. Good lad's done a day's work.
God, I love child labor. Fuck.
Can
Oh,
I
Very good episode title.
The collegiate. Hand it back to them.
could I oh no, that's fine.
Yeah, what did they say?
He says it wasn't worth it.
Fair enough. I hope that the summoning that creature was quite the toll.
Oh, I mean, I can't think it's easy to summon a demon from another plane to assassinate somebody, so I imagine so.
Perhaps then they'll think twice about trying it again.
Or try harder.
Or maybe they'll go the old-fashioned route and just hire a bunch of thugs to try and kill you in the streets.
Maybe
That would be nice. It's been a while since I've been almost killed in the street.
maybe they'll accidentally hire me.
That'd be quite funny, actually.
Yes.
That'd be a conflict of interest for you, Nox.
That's a good idea. Actually, no, they know I'm part of Tooth and Lead. They'll never hire Tooth and Lead to kill Tooth and Lead.
Are you sure they're not that dumb?
I'm not. I'm not certain on it, but I do have a pretty good inkling that they'll not do that.
Okay.
If they ever do, but you better get a good price of them.
Elvisa Torf?
Yes, it's cool. Has anybody talked to Bela? Is she still alive?
I haven't seen her this morning yet.
Who? Me?
No, Bela.
No, I'll go check in on go knock the door.
Oh,
Are you alive in there?
hey, barely.
Do you want breakfast?
What do we got? You see,
I bought quite a lot of
Eggs.
stuff yesterday. There's a lot of different meats, quite a few vegetables. There's a lot of like base ingredient stuff. Like there's a lot of flour if you want to bake something. I
While
bought
you're
some
Oh,
some
I've
like
already
fruit.
found the flour and I'm already making pancakes.
Pancakes.
as you're like having this explanation, Ramya, she opens the door and you see standing there is Bela. Was it the muck? Not muck. What's the fucking word? Grease, oil covering her face and cuts covering her arms and hands.
You okay? What are you doing?
Working.
On what?
Surface tools are a lot harder than I thought to actually do what I wanted to do. I made something.
Oh, great. Is it a
What did,
bomb?
what did you make?
There we go. Like this. And she pulls up two pairs of gloves with just covered in mechanical devices that seem to be constantly moving and shifting. Basically, thank you for saving me and getting me.
Wow, these look really pretty.
Thank you.
You've done a good job.
You're welcome.
What do they do exactly?
Basically just make it easier to patch people up if you need help with it.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw Sheila, pop a few times whenever she did the healing thing. Well, that's pretty powerful. Every now and again, you just need a good old grunt work. So I
yeah,
figured,
she's that's not exactly what she's built for.
that's fine. That's fine. So,
It's good in a pinch. So
yeah, that's So I'm kind of not used to working with moving parts. So there you go.
That's very kind of you.
it's very much appreciated, Bella. Thank you. You didn't have to do this.
Well, at least I could do. Also, it's like you see just like a little nosebleed up. It's like it's a little bit of magical energy went into it as well. Necromancy's never fun to work with. So I'm gonna have some of those pancakes.
Yeah, you look like you need some breakfast.
Yes. Oh, come down and meet a new member of Tooth and Lead.
Wait, you already hired someone new? I thought I was the new member. I lost that already.
You're now an old member. Congratulations.
Oh, awesome. Good to hear. Alright, head down. God, what is that?
It's a halfling.
It's a she doesn't look that much different than me, Bella.
Is that every person
She's
she
got white
sees?
hair.
It's just
What?
the color her hair is. I can make my hair white, and I use my chameleon gnome thing and just change my hair to white.
You're still surprised by this, Bela?
Yes! Is
I'm an
anyone
8
on
foot.
top side so different?
I'm an 8-foot badger. How are you still shocked?
I got used to you, okay? Very quickly. Mostly because it was either that or you kill me.
You did try to kill me with a hand grenade.
Exactly. Even Stevens then. Okay?
I guess that's.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that in town the other day. Who is Steven?
Oh, he's some cunt.
Understood.
Don't worry too much about it. Anyway, Bela, this is Artemis. Artemis, this is Bela. She's a Duragar that we rescued.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Not used to
hi.
surface people yet. Hello. You see,
Yeah,
where he is
I'm here.
a very bulky, gray-skinned woman with the fiery orange eyes, in like work overalls, dwarf-sized as normal. Dwarf, not door. Jesus, only Nox is door-sized, and Brandon. are actually.
Brandon's door sized. Nox is just person sized.
Yeah, Brandon is door sized.
Pleasure to meet you. So, I mean, they hired me for, it was either that or get killed and eaten by demons. What's your story?
But that's still a possibility.
What brought you here?
Wow, very direct. Okay. I'm here to illustrate Brandon's book or books.
That's right.
So, and apparently also here to cook. Have you tried these pancakes? There's lemon and blueberry. You can also have just maple syrup infused pancakes. There's also cookie dough flavored pancakes there.
How about you try one of each? She doesn't know what they are, so if she tries it and you tell her what's in it, that might be nice.
Yeah, I'll be quite honest. I think I've heard of maybe one of those things before.
Sean,
Yes, Reese.
did you forget about
Forget about the what? Sorry, could I?
your pizza things?
Fuck!
Oh god. Oh god, they're gonna be fucking destroyed, aren't they?
I'm gonna come back very quickly.
I put the oven on when I got home at like 7:20.
Oh
And I
no.
put my foot in it to warm it up, and Sean was like, "Can I put my pizza things in here as well?" And I was like, "Sure."
Oh.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
Oh. They are.
I went to get water, and the oven was still on.
They are plyboard now.
How bad were they, Reese?
I didn't actually look at them.
Oh,
It's not my
I
problem.
can hear his misery. I can hear. I mean,
in fairness though, I had it at a very, very low heat because I was just warming my foot up. It was only at like 150 or 160 degrees, so.
So they've been baking for the past 2 hours.
Yes.
So there is no moisture left in them.
I could hear him talking the gun out of his mouth right now. He's just like, I just want out. I just want out.
You know what's crazy?
What?
They're not black.
Fine.
They're actually fine.
Yeah, probably because you're just having to save face.
No, it's actually fine.
There you go.
Insane.
Like the outside's a bit burnt, but like the cheese is like still gooey.
This is
Did you
a
say
good guy
150
cooking your pizzas
degrees?
for you.
You're lucky I had the oven at such a low temperature.
Evidently, I'm fucking brilliant. Think about me. Fuck yeah.
I was expecting just 2 black charcoal bits just to
So was
appear.
I.
Yeah, literally, absolutely fine. Like the outside is a bit burnt, but like not really. It's still edible.
Considered how long they've been in there.
Boys.
Right, literally like an hour.
Just listen to the copium. Listen to the copium right now as he bites into these fucking hardtack.
Fuck off. I'm gonna take a piss back in 2 seconds. I've stood up now. I need a piss. I'm sorry. Give me a
I'll bite
second.
this first. No. I made it.
What, did you go for a piss first?
Yes.
Oh god, don't tell me you're pissing right now, you fucker.
Yes, I am.
Oh good, I can't hear you.
He's
That's good.
always pissing when he talks to you, Nathan.
God, I hate it.
Nathan, if you can't see me on the camera, I'm either getting water or I'm pissing.
God.
Because those two things are... Well, there's a correlation.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, I did some overtime today again.
Mm-hmm.
And you could tell already.
I know what
Like
happened.
what do you call it? We actually in the morning, boss David and Ian were like, yeah, well maybe need to do some overtime today, cause a lot of orders to get through. But we managed to clear a fuck ton of the orders just during the normal working hours. So came up to like 5 to 5, and David was like, I'm not staying to overtime, but if you guys want to, you can. So Ian turns to me and Mark and is like, guys, if you want to stay and do overtime, we can stay and do 2 hours. I don't really give a fuck. If you want to just go, we can go. Doesn't really matter. Like, we're kind of doing okay with orders. Doesn't really make a difference. we kind of hand to hand about it, and then I was like, I don't really care. Like, I'll do it because it's overtime, but I'm also happy to go home. And then Mark was like, oh, let's do the overtime then. To which Ian just looks at him and goes like, you're a money grabbing fuck, you know that? He's like, fuck you, Mark, make me fucking stay an extra 2 hours to work, you absolute bastard.
Ah.
Then Mark's sitting there like, I thought you were like giving us the choice though, and then like Ian's like, Mark, I obviously want to go fucking home. No, it's fine. I'll stay for 2 fucking hours past work. Aye, that's grand. Go off, fuck off, Mark, and do some work then.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's so funny.
Poor guy.
Ah, fuck.
He brings it on himself.
If nobody wants to do overtime.
Like, we could have came home today at 5.
Mm-hmm.
We had the choice. I mean, I also could have left, but like,
He chose Pearly.
But you're also money grabbing asshole or whatever he said.
I mean, I am.
Yeah.
That's an extra, like, what? 30 quid?
Worth it.
That is
Worth
worth. That is worth.
What else would you do in those 2 hours?
Time and a half, baby.
Mm.
Exactly. Probably fucking come home, browse Reddit for half an hour, warm up food, watch YouTube for another hour. Which is what I did anyway because we only started at like 8, so.
Yeah.
A little bit of excitement over. Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway, where were we?
Bela, this is Artemis. Artemis, this is Bela. Blah 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 blah.
Yoda
I've also
pancakes.
made some fresh coffee for everybody.
Thank you.
Nice.
Make it a straw.
This-
These are pancakes?
Yes.
Oh, they're divine. Do you
Glad you
always?
like
Why do you know not always eat these? Like all the time?
Because there's other things we can eat, Bela. Oh, Artemis, Bela's from like. I don't know if you know much about Durgar, but like they don't eat much down where they live. They only have like mushrooms. So like pretty much all the food we have up here is like incredible to her.
Well, I grew up with an abundance of various types of foods, so I'm very happy to show you all the different things I can cook and that we can eat.
I'm gonna get so fat up here. God, this is amazing. I love it.
It's worth getting fat on.
That's
right.
the
There's
most
plenty
half-eaten
more
thing
left
I've
for
heard
your
all day.
mid-morning breakfast as well.
For second breakfast.
Second breakfast.
yeah,
We'll
that's,
change the title of the episode to "It's Worth Getting Fat On."
it's worth getting fat on. You got it.
And then 11sies.
11.
Then luncheon.
Every
Then
time we-
afternoon tea.
every time we stop, Artemis just pulls out a plate.
Okay. So yeah. With that, what would you guys like to do?
Enjoy breakfast.
Uh-huh.
Nice cup of coffee. And then head out.
To the library.
Yeah.
Alright. There it is. Cool. So, you would head to the library. Brandon, what are you doing?
I'm going to translate one of my books.
Okay, okay.
I haven't done that in a while. I got some free time.
Yeah.
I think I shall translate The Flight of the Last Workshop.
Fantastic.
Or The Flight for the Last Word, sorry.
Okay. So, sheet up. Brandon. So, library, book, Nox, and Artemis.
I believe we're also traveling to the book place as well, right?
I thought you were gonna go groceries.
Oh,
Or
I
supplies.
thought we were all going to the library together.
I'm going to the library. I thought you were accompanying me there and then going to get supplies.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
I mean, you can do what the fuck you want. I'm just saying what I'm doing.
Okay. Oh, we can walk you to the library and then fucking go shopping.
Ah. So, Brandon,
Mhm.
give me Tim and Izar both check.
Right.
Specific lore
I
check
do
for
speak
10
Cordaic
minutes.
now, so
All right, I'm counting in a +1 for this.
per. Nice.
Fine, just fine. Yeah. Well, should be. Let me just double check. For the class, yeah, you're fine. Cool. So, it takes you a good few hours. Just the sheer volume of the book itself. But the book itself doesn't seem to be, how I put it, focused on the Corda themselves. It seems to be basically talking about the inheritor races, you bastards, from their perspective. Basically detailing the trials and tribulations that the inheritor species went through as they were fleeing the Lost World. Everything from the famines, the assaults from extraplanar beings, and basically the last days of society there, detailing how each race managed to get off the planet before it was devoured, destroyed, blown up, just shunted into a different dimension. There's a lot of different theories on what happened to it. No one really knows for sure. But yeah, with this, yeah, just in general, it seems to be just one calamity after in those final days is what it's got.
No problem. Can I make a couple of copies of it?
Of course, absolutely, yeah. I'll take it at your full day, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's fine.
excellent. But yeah, that's Brandon's getting up to. You lot go to the library. The library, which one are you going to? Because there's a collegiate-owned one, and there is one that is held by the barony.
Not the collegiate one.
Yes, I was going to say. The one held by the barony will be found on the east side of the city, that is under the control of House Kale, actually the half-elf house. So, traveling into that part of the city, obviously the structures become a lot more Venetian in style, a lot more refined, a lot more colorful, a lot more vibrant. You will eventually find your way to search the librarium that is held by these people. So,
Okay.
very large building, steps, picture the Parthenon, basically that.
Yeah. As I get up to the front of it, I'll turn to Artemis and Nox. So are either of you two coming with me, or are you going to do your own thing, or?
I looked down at Artemis. I'll be going shopping. What do you want to do? I said, and just fucking looked down at her.
What are you gonna go shopping for?
Supplies for this trip.
Such as
The sea is an unknown
anything?
environment to me. Anything that can lend me aid.
Okay. Fine, I'll come shopping with you.
Good.
Okay. I guess I'll see you guys back at the cottage at some point in the next couple hours.
I nod.
Yeah.
Smile.
Have a nice day.
And you.
Bye.
I head up the steps into the librarium.
All right. Yuta, you are greeted to not just beautiful smells, but a slight strumming of a harp as you enter into this very large building. Yes, with rows and rows and rows of bookshelves ahead of you, 2 levels as well.
Okay. Is there somewhere near the front, or is there some sort of desk where a librarian would be seated, or some sort of receptionist, clerk type person?
Yeah. So at the desk, you would actually find a full-blooded elf who would be sitting, spectacles on, and just very elegantly and very swiftly writing down notes in a basically a logbook.
Yeah.
I
I just go up to the counter, so I'm like this at the edge of the counter.
Nice.
Hey, good morning. Down here.
Hi. Hello there.
Um, yes, I was looking to do a little bit of research on a particular aquatic race of peoples. Is that something that you think may be within this library?
I believe so. That would be probably under ancestries and then subcategory aquatic. That would be upstairs, and that would be third row from the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
You should see the C shelf. I think it's the bottom one. I think would be.
okay. Um, Perhaps if I give you more detail, you'll be able to help me further. Essentially, there's a humanoid race of aquatic, trident-wielding humanoids who have been attacking ships of late to the west of here, the southwest. I was looking to do a bit of research on these peoples. The villagers from the town Nereid, they call them sea devils, but that sounds more like a colloquialism to me rather than their actual ancestral name. Perhaps you may know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Sea devils. That does actually ring a bell. I think I know a few sailors that have said the same thing.
Oh, good.
It's actually Maurice. Maurice, this young woman here. I'm going to look up sea devils. Yeah, yeah. Remember last month? Yes. Would you mind showing me to the same book? Thank you. Maurice will show you to. And you
Oh,
see
excellent. Thank you for your help.
very a greaseball looking young man. Just obviously has not showered in weeks. Hair sticking to his head. Comes up. Hello, miss.
Hello, Maurice. Nice to meet you. I am Ramya.
Nice to meet you, Brahma. You look at the sea devil situation.
Yes, I am.
Follow me upstairs. You're not the first person to look into this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've
Who
had
else was inquiring?
a few people. I think there were sailors last time. More locally, however, there was a guy in a black suit, long dark hair as well. Pretty nice. He seemed to know pretty much everything anyway, but he seemed to like what was in the book. Like
Oh, interesting.
it was the same thing, but phrased differently. Then I don't know. He was like, you the whole time.
Was this recently? That this figure in black was here?
It was about 2 weeks ago. Was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make some general small talk as we're walking along.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. We're good. Sorry. So yeah, showing you upstairs. Maurice brings you to the very close. It was actually the second row. The alphabet just a bit wrong.
Can't trust an elf.
Can't trust an elf. And just at the very bottom of it. Here we are. Holds a foot. Sea devils and the keepers of the deep. Name of the book being handed to you.
This sounds exactly like what I want.
That's what that's been checked out times. But if you are checking it out, just go back to the desk. Timus, he can't legally allow you to leave without registering the book.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Knowledge is sacred after all.
Very true. But feel free to take one of the tables downstairs and have 2 hours to read for yourself.
Thank you very much for your help.
You're very welcome. Be safe.
And then, what's the size roughly of this book in terms of like page count and like font size?
We're talking like 12-point font, around 250 pages.
Oh God.
Sorry, this is quite a long read then.
It's not something that you can get to in what would I say, 2 hours. No.
Yeah.
You can skim it, and there is a table of contents.
Yeah. I shall check it out then. I'll head back to the front desk.
Oh, did you find what you were looking for?
I believe so, yes. I think I found exactly what I was looking for. Would it be okay for me to check this book out?
Of course, yes. Could I just get a residence?
Of
Please?
course. And then I
Hey,
just say
well,
the cottage, fucking free Wendell
well,
Road, or the fuck Paul said.
yeah, we'll look back in the
Yeah,
recording.
some bullshit.
Yeah, we'll look back at the recording that and when it uploads
It's
it,
like
and we'll
free Wendell Road,
Mhm.
fuck East City.
Yeah, something like that.
which is confusing because you're on the west side. Fucking confusing. But yeah, there it is.
And the
So,
name is Ramya Parak.
yeah, fantastic.
What's like your return policy? Is there like a certain amount of days or?
So basically, if you're checking it out, you would have checked it out for 1 week. If you wish to keep it a bit longer, just send us a quick messenger by courier to inform us that you need it a bit longer. That's fine. But the absolute limit is 3 weeks.
Okay, that's fair. And how much?
No cost. That's publicly owned by the barony. And we get tax. It's part of the tax process. So as long as you return the book and you don't wish to buy it, no
Oh,
cost.
okay, cool. Thank you very much then,
You're very welcome. Have a pleasant day.
and to you. And I try and leave.
Yep. And as you're leaving the building, King Elves. I'm assuming
Internally.
internally. Fairness.
Well, I mean, city elves are kind of fine, I guess.
Yeah, it's all elves. They all stick to their own. You know what they're like. So yes, that's you. Nox.
Yeah, I'll just head back to the cottage, and once I get there, I just sit down in like the kitchen area in a nice armchair and just begin reading just front to back.
Absolutely fair. Okay. So, Nox and Artemis, what would you two like to go shopping for?
What do I see around me as we walk through these markets?
So, this is actually a good time because I've never actually described the city for you, Amrita. So, the city of Oslite, colloquially known as Oslite by the Sea, is a mega city. It is the center of trade, commerce, culture, everything for basically this entire country. It is not just it's not incredibly wide-reaching. The walls are actually fairly close by, but it is a very vertical city. Not only are there large spires which take up most of the space, but there are a few pyramids as well which house the three house heads. Houses being three. To the south, covering the southern third, is the House of Roland. By the way, I got this wrong previously, Reese. With the Werefolk and the mist and the gap in
Oh
between
yeah.
them. Remember, I was saying, yeah, it's House of Roll. They're the house that came up from Cal.
Ah, okay.
So I fucked that up. Roln. Roln.
So OAR.
Roln.
There you go.
Classic.
Bastard.
Beautiful.
Yes. Their structure is it's very Nordic in phrase. You know, you got a lot of like carved curves and like beasts into their artwork.
Do they wear necklaces as well?
Oh no.
Christopher, bruise and fucker, and I will bruise your character while you bruise my ego. On the eastern side, you have the House of Kale, Kayle. They are very Venetian style, and to the actual location of them, on the eastern side, they draw a lot of influence from their Elvish ancestors. Basically, everyone in the house is half
Fucking elves.
fucking elves. They're all about art, culture, poetry, food, songwriting, anything that you can perfect or indulge in, they will do. Mhm. And on the western side, you have the House of Ferrical. Theor RACL.
You are? Is you?
THER
Yeah.
I saw your mouth making
ACL.
the fucking shape for or.
I hate you getting me to think about my accent. I hate you.
We're going to change that. We're going to change that accent. We're going to forge that in the crucible of bigotry.
They're gonna beat it out of me. And their house is
Yeah.
from the western side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from the western side. They're very gothic in style. There, all their structure. A lot of gargoyles and stuff like that, and pointy bits. They're basically a house of mostly humans, although it's well known that their house has a very high number of ASMR born in. Every generation, there's at least one or two.
So ASMR are a thing in Pathfinder.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
Oh, because whenever Amrita was making her character, she was like thinking about ASMR, but like I couldn't. It wasn't in Path Builder, like any of the options.
It's a versatile heritage. It's basically it's any ancestry. You just slap ASMR onto it.
Ah.
Yep.
Okay,
Same,
that's why.
same with Tiefin. Yeah.
You've played Wrath of the Righteous, bro.
I played like 10 hours,
Yeah.
and I spent about 10 minutes in character creation.
And you spent.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you've also killed Darren.
Who?
The noble guy.
No idea what you're talking about.
You've talked to me about him before. The companion that you can have, the noble guy.
What?
You told me that you killed him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Moving swiftly on.
Fucker.
Anyway, I'm reading. The House of Therigal, Gothic in style, high number of ASMR born into it. They are also known as the Custodian House. They basically keep whatever small military force that the barony has, highly trained, horseback, medium armor bearing. They basically look after farmlands, mining towns, and small villages that are in the barony. They send out the riders to actually look after. They're basically the house that trains all the stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Them. That. So yeah, those three houses. So think
Stop
massive.
you violated my mother.
So think massive city, very vertical, a lot of spires, different styles, by the sea. Fishing, trade, very important.
We're by the sea? No way.
Is there an
Right?
Is there an Oslite not by the sea?
Oh! Oh, I should have known that! No!
It's like the Shadow of the Mountain.
Funny fact, this one also is Shadow of the Mountain, but anyway.
It's not by the sea.
Swear to fuck. Look, this donut has mountains right beside the sea. It doesn't make sense. Don't worry about it, okay?
You could have mountains by the sea.
Don't question the donut.
Table
Have you
Mountains
not
by the
been to
sea.
Northern Ireland? Actually, that's not a mountain, is it?
Table Mountains by the sea.
So yes. What you see is basically depending on where you go. If you're on the eastern side, it would be a lot of very fine perfumes, imported spices, and the like. South side, it would be a lot of your raw meats, fish smell. On the western side, it would be your wools, your cottons, your mutton, and like hard materials like iron and steel. Like that's sort of like general just like things that you'll see depending on the side you're at. You've got like the Mechanists Guild as well, which is like near the center. It's not really affiliated with any of them, as well as an Alchemist Guild as well near the center, along with the the collegiate and the clergy, basically in the northern part. Basically, diametrically completely opposed to each other, but non-affiliated with anything.
Okay.
So yeah,
What's in the south, you said?
south, yeah, that is the House of Rome. So it's very fish based and sailing.
Fish. So
Maybe-
you can buy fish there.
Yeah, it might be good to shop there first.
Okay. What do we see around us immediately though? Like, John.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go to the fishy place.
Roll me perception, please.
Take us street by street.
Sean, can you describe every street in this Hive City, please?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, Paul.
mind,
I mean,
Sean.
Paul does it.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
He
You go down.
generalized it
You go
because
down.
he's sane.
You go down this grey corridor, then go turn to the left into another grey
It's a
corridor.
hive city. It's a lot of great corridors.
Grey corridors and
Fuck
shit.
you.
I don't pretend like my city has 3 cultures in it.
Ah!
You walk over the steel catwalk onto the next catwalk,
Yeah.
which leads to another catwalk.
There's only
It's also made of steel.
there's only
It's a bit
one
more rusty.
there's only one culture in that fucking Hive City, and it's hate Krieger.
No, that was a foreign culture that you invited in.
Oh, I see how it is.
Damn immigrants.
Damn,
Taking all our jobs.
Kriegers.
Which is funny. That God feels good to be one of the immigrants. So yeah. I mean, I would say coming out a few minutes after the library, you would probably be assailed by some, what would you call it? Caramel tasting perfume.
Ooh. That's
Off to your
so
right.
good.
Off to your right somewhere.
Huh? It's off to my right?
Off to your right somewhere. Down one of the streets.
Okay. Can I tell it's perfume or can I just tell it's caramel?
You assume it's perfume because it has a like
Acid.
bitterness, like a bitterness to it. It's like this is not edible, but smelling it, that's pretty terrific. Like it was made to be smelled, not eaten.
Yeah. Oh, we should totally go check that out. Do you want to come with? Let's go. Caramel perfume.
Like, you makes the face I make when I walk past a fucking Lush store.
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, we can go there and then we can go to your fish place. Okay, so we walk towards the caramel perfume.
All right. Traveling down one of the streets, you find yourself outside what seems to be a small, little hovel. Not hovel. Sorry. A small little house built into one of the spires. And it seems to be just 2 half elves sitting back, holding a chocolate bar just over some flames, and then dipping it in some weird solution, and then just wafting it about as they're lying back on the lounge chairs.
Oh my gosh.
Can I get a fortitude save from the 2 of you?
Fortitude save.
Mhm.
It's a deep fried Mars bar. Why should we do fortitude save for that?
It's a deep fried
it's
Mars bar.
I cannot emphasize enough. Definitely drugs.
Where is this? Fortitude. Make these smaller somehow.
Why is that completely perfect for you? There you go.
Oh,
Go. So Nox, you are absolutely fine. You are managed to focus. Arita, Artemis is fascinated. So you're completely compelled to focus your attention on something, distracting you from wherever else is going on around you. You take a -2 status penalty to perception and skill checks, so you can't use actions with concentrate, unless their intended consequences are related to the subject of your fascination. Basically,
at the moment,
you are focused on this fucking thing. You are enraptured by it. Nox, you see Artemis go a little bit like her pupils dilate.
it's like hard eyes and just flying and moving towards the scent of this thing.
on this
Like
thing.
the wisps of the smoke coming and calling you like that.
Can I?
Like the pie in the windowsill.
God. Can I tell this is some form of drug-like effect?
Let me check. Do you have underworld lore or anything like that? Or thievery?
Underworld lore. I have neither of those. I do have a fucking expert 8 in medicine.
That will be applicable, yes.
Wonderful.
Well, yes.
Oh!
Woohoo!
And that's fucking
Let's
beautiful.
fucking go.
Go.
How do I, sorry, how do I make these things smaller again on Roll20, the icons at the bottom?
Oh, the names and stuff, the
Yeah,
pictures
yeah,
of the names.
sorry. Yeah.
You click the little cog wheel on the top right, and then is it in audio and video that says name only? Oh no, it's
Oh yeah,
not.
okay.
Graphics?
Oh.
Where is it again? Ah, yeah, so go to audio and video and then video display, and then player video avatar size, you can put the names only.
Okay. Video avatar size. Got it. Thank you. Sorry, continue.
CS Nox, this is absolutely drugs.
Yeah.
110%.
Interesting.
You'd be able to tell that this is a thing called caramel bliss. It is designed to, what's it? Not hone the senses, but focus them on the taste and taste alone. It basically explodes in the mind. Once you taste of it, once you smell it, truly, it absorbs your concentration, all your focus. You can think of nothing but the bliss that it entails. It's actually roughly from your area, just a bit south from the Badlands. Yeah, we've dealt with this before a few times.
I know that smell. Are you approaching them, Artemis?
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm like totally going for it. Like, oh, let's go get those. I don't think those are. I don't think that's perfume. I think they probably got like caramel bars or something. We can go closer and see. The smell is so strong. Oh, but we have to go there. I'm going there. I'm going there. And I keep going there. Don't even wait for you.
Right. So yeah, just going for it.
A drug like
Make
that
me roll fortitude
is
save.
a drug like that is going to be quite strong for you.
Not you, Nox. You're fine.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, me? I need to roll something.
Yes.
What do I roll?
Another fortitude save, please.
Sure. Fortitude save? Oh, just fortitude.
That 23. If you want, you could snap out of it and walk away. And
What
with
do I
your,
see around me? Or do I smell anything else? Do I hear anything else?
the words of Nox seem to pierce your cognition briefly of him warning you against its effects. I think for a second, I kind of feel like I should snap out of this. But then the drugged up part of your brain is like, this is fucking terrific. Let's go deeper. So it's purely down to you which way you want to go about this. Because you're very now aware of your friend who says to experience with this is saying, this is gonna fuck you up.
Some of my kind experienced this before. It burned them in their mind. Slowly the eyes begin to melt in their sockets over time. The ears dull. The nose loses its strength, and eventually the afflicted only wander around tasting the air.
The heart.
This is the non-high part?
The heart is caramelized.
Sweet and tasty, yes, but it will not aid us in what we are about to perform.
Gosh.
Gosh.
How high must I be to listen to random poetry? Nox, I didn't know you could recite poetry. It doesn't rhyme, but
And like that, you're snapped out, and the effects of fascination are no longer.
That's good. You seem to be able to recite things from memory.
No, I'm very good at threatening things.
Reciting, threatening, it's all the same. Okay, come, let's go. And then pull him in the opposite direction. What's in the opposite direction from this?
This creature
I
is
imagine
fucking hyper.
shops. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep.
I like the juxtaposition.
Yeah. Yeah, Nox is gonna be dragged around through
Yep.
hell and back to this woman.
We're looking
Yeah.
for seamen, sailors. We're looking for sailors. Men that survive on the sea.
Looking for
Sure,
sailors?
you can't write poetry. You seem
Look.
to be very good at role play there. Sorry, word play there.
No, I'm thinking
Jesus
roleplay as
Christ.
well, lass. Oh god. I'm sure we can find sailors just a few streets down, but lad. So reason why?
Actually, you know what? I'm really tired. I don't want to go. Can I climb on you or something? Can you just take me there? I just don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm tired.
I'm not a horse.
Just take me. I don't want to go. I don't want to walk there. It's so far away.
I turn and I look at her. And I say, the interview is still ongoing. And then
You can't say that.
they might have hired you, but I have not yet. You have not proven your worth to me.
But I don't have to work for you. I work for Brandon and Darren. It's over. I don't work for you. You said you have to go shopping, so I just came with you. But I don't have to work. I'm not working for you. You don't have to interview me. I don't have to. What do you want? I don't have to prove anything to you.
An organization like this can only function if all components work in tandem.
You know what will fix this? I think we should get fish and chips. Let's go to the sea. Come, follow me. Let's just go. I think that's gonna be
You just
really good
walked.
fish and
You
chips
walked
ready to
past
eat.
me towards the direction I'm going.
Yeah, just come. Let's go.
I don't know what's happening.
You seem really cranky, Nox. Was it because of that caramel thing? Did you think it was maybe a chocolate bar?
I am not upset.
Okay.
This is what? I'm always like this.
Don't you smell the salt? It's so good. I really like being by the sea. It was a good decision to go there.
I love the idea. They're like a fucking monologue of like Nox like looking at like markets for like airbags and stuff to like breathe underwater, and you're like continuously fucking tugging me to go look at fucking sweet shops and shit.
Yeah.
God.
Sure.
Oh.
I'd like to buy a bunch of snacks for the house. You know, some oysters, some taffy, some fish and chips, and just a bunch of things for everybody.
How much
I don't know
money?
if this is a significant amount of money for me to change in my character sheet, but I would like to buy those things.
Sorry, you liked about what? Sorry.
Oh, saltwater taffy, fish and chips, fresh oysters.
Right. Okay. Okay. Knock off 2 silver.
Oh my god, that's so expensive.
Yeah.
People should be more generous.
I mean, honestly, the fish and chips, not really. That's about like fucking 8 copper. It's the saltwater taffy that you're talking about. In a medieval city, a bit as big and advanced as it is, saltwater fucking taffy, boy.
How do I reduce the money? How do I? You didn't add any money into my.
Oh, sorry. I'll fucking fix it for you now. Inventory. So you've got 30 gold pieces. That's 2 silver. So you're down to 29 gold, and 8 silver. There you go.
Okay.
That's it. Brilliant. Cool. So, Nathan,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking for a bunch of implements that can help you fight, breathe, or move underwater.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a society or crafting check, please.
Society or crafting?
Yes, want to find this, and the society to know where to find it, crafting to know what kind of people would be able to create this sort of thing for you.
Well, it's the same mod, so I think I'm going to be doing society, please.
Fucking all right.
11.
Remember, we do have hero points. First hero point.
I'm going to spend a hero point on that, please. That's better.
Excellent. Okay. So, I'm going to give you the 2 common things that I found that can help you with this. So, first off, is spell. Feat defense. You would be able to buy a wand that does that. For, let me get the price for a wand level 3. 360 gold. Okay.
Jesus
Or
Christ.
the Sea Touch elixir.
Okay.
A lesser one is 22 gold pieces. So
What the fuck does
the
this?
Sea Touch elixir.
Yeah.
The briny concoction alters your skin on your hands and feet. Fucking gosh,
I know,
cringe
right?
all over. The briny concoction alters the skin on your hands and feet. The space between your fingers and toes becomes webbed, granting you a swim speed of 20 feet for the listed duration. Lesser one would give you a duration of 10 minutes.
I can't use that.
No, you can. You can. The ruling on levels is purely what you have access to.
No. I can't use it. How am I supposed to pull a fucking trigger with webbed fingers?
Fucking the point of your finger is still like not webbed. You can
Yeah,
don't
it's
use
only
the
gonna
point of
be
your
like
finger.
halfway up probably.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
fire a rifle.
You can work it out.
Can I suggest another one, Sean? Can I suggest another item?
I'm pretty sure I know the other item you're thinking about, but please.
What item do you think it is?
I want you to tell me.
Air bladder.
I was wrong.
This
We'll go for
Air.
some Luca.
This weighted animal bladder can be inflated with air in preparation for a dive. It holds enough air to breathe for 1 round. As a free action, you can inhale the contents of the air bladder, which resets the number of rounds you can hold your breath. You can inflate the air bladder or remove its attached weight as an interact action. An
Right.
unattached
Okay.
inflated bladder without the weight will float towards the surface of the water at a rate of 60 feet around.
Right. Okay. I'll link that for everyone to see. Where is it? Actual Pathfinder. The air bladder boys.
Just because it's not magic, don't mean it's not useful.
That's absolutely fair. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. Grand Bazaar was not aware.
Yeah, it's fucking weird,
100%.
right?
It's fucking weird. But yes, 100%. You could absolutely buy an air bladder. So I guess the question then comes to, do you think you'll need to be underwater for an extended period of time?
If I'm getting drowned by a fucking octopus, yes. I think that may happen to me. I don't know why. I'm seeing at some point in my future a big octopus coming out of the ocean, grabbing me, and then just going, bloop, and I can't do shit all about it.
In a sexy or an unsexy way?
In a very unsexy way. I know.
Possibly. So yes. What do you like to do?
I mean, I think that would be very good.
I think
Can
so
I-
as well.
Can I also?
Can you also?
I don't want to metagame.
It's Pathfinder. Feel free.
Can I get a grappling hook? A grappling gun?
A grappling gun.
Yes. It's a gun that shoots a grappling hook out to 100 feet.
Give me a crafting check, please. See if you would know someone who'd be able to think that. Because it's uncommon. Yeah.
No grappling
It's
gun
a
for
gears thing,
nuts.
isn't it?
It's guns and gears, yep.
I remember saying that.
Yep. Purely because it's uncommon, Nathan. I'm very sorry.
It's fine.
You know what? Actually, it's been long enough. Ever gets another hero point? So use it there, Nathan, if you want.
I would like to use that, yes.
Yeah, I
Please.
should have given it another one by now.
Oh,
Yep. You would be able to find an individual of the Mechanists Guild who would be able to make one of those for you.
just a grappling gun?
Regular grappling gun, yes.
Not a clockwork one that can reel itself back in. That's item level 1.
I'll say sure.
What about a wrist grappler?
I have also
Okay,
the deal.
don't
Yeah,
push
don't alter
your-
it further.
Don't
Just
push your luck tree.
like,
Swear to fuck. I'll link this again. Everyone wants to have a look. The grappling.
I think a grappling gun's going to be useful. I don't know about you guys.
So you want to buy a clockwork grappling gun?
Yes.
Okay. Absolutely fine. Would you like to buy anything else?
Some air bladders, please.
Go for it.
How much
How
are
many would
they?
you like to buy? 1 silver, I think.
I'll buy. How many of those are there? I'll buy. If they're 1 silver each, I'll buy 8 of them.
Fair enough. Okay, eight air bladders. Fair dues. Where? Good morning. Nothing that actually allows you to do that.
Hmm?
Weird.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God. Oh, God, no.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay. Yeah. Spend your day, Nox, buying all of those.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Anything else the rest of you would like to buy? Brandon, you would be aware that if you are going to be going swimming, a Warhammer will suffer some consequences. It won't be as effective at trying to hit things underwater.
Oh, I'm not going swimming. I'm staying on the boat.
Fair enough. Cool.
You literally told me I have to get in the water.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Just so you're aware. Okay, cool. If that is
I am aware. Once I get in the water, I am fucked.
We'll have another Phoenix release on our hands.
I've got a feeling
Oh,
fire
God.
spells and lightning spells have unintended consequences underwater. I'm
Paul,
staying on the boat.
Paul, how do you think I feel? I have a fucking flintlock rifle.
Getting off the boat, sadly, it's not an option.
Never get off the boat. Never get off the boat.
You can't make me.
Speaking of Sean,
Yes.
obviously, I mean, I imagine like that a crossbow underwater would still fire, but would I know how much drop off it would have pushing through water?
That is a very good question. Special battles. Let's have a look. Aquatic combat. Yes. Tags, maybe I don't know. So, you would know that a crossbow, when fired underwater, would basically have half the range it should. Or its range increment would be half.
So I can still shoot it effectively 90 feet.
Yes.
That's insane. I love it.
Yep.
Sick. Okay, I'm fine then.
Mm-hmm. What was I going to say? Yeah, would you guys like me to read out the other rules for aquatic combat, just so you're all aware?
Yes.
Oh, it's alright.
Well, let me have.
sure we'll find out.
Oh God.
I mean, fair enough. It's there, the core rule book under like encounters. So feel free. In future, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's fine.
Brilliant. Okay. So yeah, Nox, you bought all those. Anything else you'd like to do real quick? Two of you. Artemis, you got anything else in mind?
This is so heavy.
You're the one that
Okay.
wanted the
Looks
fish and
obnoxious.
chip. You're the one that wants the fish and chips.
Yeah, but for everyone. You know how many people? I'm sure Bela is gonna love this so much. I don't even know if she's tried this before, so that'll be nice. What did you get there?
Grappling hook.
Can't eat that.
Oh, will be useful.
Can't eat that.
I do not need to eat at this
Okay.
moment.
Fair enough.
Do you think we need
I
anything
didn't
else
think
for this?
I wasn't planning to get into the water, so I think I'm okay.
We never planned to get into the water.
But if you jump in, then we don't have to.
Unless we are pulled in. That is the issue.
Mm. No.
If we are pulled into the water, then it becomes an issue. And that is what these are for. And I hold up this. Like 8 fucking unflated...
Like sheep stomachs or
no,
something.
no, specifically pig bladders.
For fuck's sake!
Oh no! What did you do?
Tell these Artemis, you could tell these items stay up in and worked on, but the smell.
Oh,
the smell's never come out.
the smell. Oh, you've no idea the smell.
Horrific.
Oh, the smell. Oh,
No.
oh, the smell.
Oh.
This will serve us well.
Okay.
We will use this to breathe underwater.
The irony of it. It smells so bad, and you're going to breathe with it.
Life smells bad.
Shit.
Oh,
It is only by enduring hard things and difficult tasks that we survive.
Okay, let's go.
Yes. So, head back.
Okay.
All right, brilliant. You do so.
Yes.
Coming back, Ramya.
yes.
Spend a few hours combing over them. A few things jump at you. The sea devils, as they're colloquially called, and as you correctly guessed, are not called that amongst themselves. Internally, they call themselves the Sahwajin.
Oh god, these
Oh,
fucking guys.
no.
No!
Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Not again, please, Jesus Christ, no.
Okay.
Hey, you guys remember the race of things that kicked off the events of the last campaign?
Yes, I
With the ring?
fucking yes, we remember. Oh god, oh,
Oh
fucking
boy,
god.
that's definitely not happening again. But yes, culturally they are a militancy. They are focused on raiding, sabotaging, and marauding. However, they seem to stick to very deep water. To be attacking so close to the shoreline is very, very unusual.
Okay.
They also have an affinity for taming large sea creatures, which includes anything from sea drakes to powerful humanoids, or in very, very extreme cases, krakens.
Excellent.
Yes, they can be bargained with. However, once they focus on a target, they are not usually prone to. So there have to be extreme circumstances to get them to. But yeah, besides that, you'll have to spend a few more hours reading through it, but that is a general gist of sort of things you get.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's just pretty much all I've learned so far by the time that Artemis and Nox would return.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. Brandon, you would have made about, I would say, about 3, maybe 3.5 copies of Flight from the Lost World by the time they return.
Excellent.
You see 2 individuals turn back in. The tall one that you're used to, and the short one that you're not used to yet. But one is significantly more likable than the other.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Which one that is?
Nox,
Hey,
you're back.
I didn't say which one that was.
Yes.
Why do you have 6 pig bladders?
We'll use them to breathe underwater when we inevitably get pulled under.
I want to marry
So
your
good.
things, though.
It's a good reason not to get pulled under. So,
It will be smart, though, to use them.
if they're under the water, yeah.
Yes.
If
I just start unpacking my bag onto the kitchen table.
you brought food. Excellent.
So much food.
Thanks.
So much food.
Oh.
I also bought this. It says I hold up a grappling hook.
Oh. What fucking devil are you going to get up to in that?
Oh, can I see that?
Toss it over to her.
And it's gone.
I just like look it over a little bit. I think I recognize this work. Did you get this from the Mechanist Guild?
I went up to a man and I asked him how much it was, and he told me, and I threw the money at him and lifted it off of his table.
I'm not like looking at him while I'm looking at this. I'm like, yeah, it looks like Jared's work.
Is he good?
He's pretty good.
Nox actually bought something
He,
worthwhile.
he's the one I bought the bioluminescent bombs and launcher from.
Ah,
He's
What
pretty good
colors
at
do
his
they
job.
last in?
Oh, these
So-
I pull them on my back. Yeah, these little like they explode in like a bright greeny kind of goo. I think
That
it was
is
green.
so pretty.
So,
I wish I could see that sometime.
Maybe you will. I bought it to try and help us fight that invisible creature, but it didn't work. So
it was a
feeling
good
pretty
idea.
slippery.
sometime in the future there may be a foe we come against that this could be very useful for.
Just lob them at the fucking Burgum, what his name is.
Welcome.
Baros, what is it? Kevin? Nox is
Bandar.
Bandor, that was it.
Yes, yes, we will
Fucking
throw.
Bandor.
Oh, the next time we see him when he comes back for revenge again, we will blind him
Not
and then
wrong,
send
though.
him and then
um,
send him on his way again.
By the way, I learned a little bit about these sea devils.
Oh,
This
go
book
on.
I picked up. So the race's actual name is Sahuagin. Sahuagin.
Right.
He pronounces it correctly. Reese doesn't.
It's,
Um,
it's it's fish. And Rami doesn't speak fish.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like a deep sea race. Very militaristic, a lot of, raiding parties and quite savage.
Deep
Um,
sea.
yeah, deep sea. So the fact they're
Low
attacking
light.
ships so close to the shore is kind of odd. Low light?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair to assume they may have an amount of light sensitivity.
So their flash bombs could be quite useful.
Perhaps they could actually, yeah, they could. I could try
This
it
is
out again.
clever.
Oh, they also seem to be very good at taming sea creatures. Things like sea drakes, and I forgot the second one you said, Sean.
Was it sea drakes, leviathans? I said powerful humanoids, but leviathans and
Ah,
krakens.
Leviathans, and apparently it's been recorded that they've even managed to tame krakens before. So
Well,
let's hope that the ones we encounter have not done that.
I think if there's a Kraken roaming about, the fishermen would have known about it.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But I haven't really learned anything yet that would explain why they're suddenly attacking these villagers. It's odd that they're attacking ships so close to shore. As I said, they seem to be very like deep sea dwelling creatures. So
Well, I'm gonna go see Theron in a little while, look at another book for him, so I'll ask him then. I'll see if them stone tablets are hanging on his wall as well.
yeah. Oh, Sean,
Reese.
did this book state whether or not the Sahuagin have a written language of any sorts?
From what you've written, what you've read, it seems that they have very sparse written languages. It's mostly carved on bones.
Are there any images or like drawings of what their language looks like at all?
I've established that illustrated books are a thing, so yeah, 100% there are.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, Brandon, I might come with you to Ciferon then. I'd like to, if he has these tablets, I'd like to actually look at them.
Oh,
If there's
sure.
any writing or glyphs on them that like match up what's in this book, then it's a pretty fair assumption that perhaps these tablets are important to them, and that's why they've been attacking.
Makes sense. That's fair enough.
If you're
Alright, I'm gonna leave after supper just so.
Yeah, just let me know.
If you are both going, can I come?
No. I'm just fucking with you. Of course you can, Knox.
The look of relief on his face,
What's gonna be left behind?
palpable.
Of course you can,
Don't
Knox.
don't
It's like you have to ask.
fucking leave me with her.
What? Other new friend? Anonymous. Did you two have a nice time on the site?
I didn't say that in person. She is exhausting.
Oh, she looks
No,
fine.
'cause that's really rude.
She asked me to carry her.
And you didn't?
No,
What's wrong with that?
I'm not a horse.
I would ask you to carry me if I didn't have Sheila.
That's different. I know you.
You carry me, Knox.
No,
That's fair enough.
I do not know this one. I say as I just turn and look down at her.
Right there at your feet.
Yeah, that's right there. Yeah. Uh,
I don't know. It seems like she bought a lot of groceries, so. She even bought sweets. Not that I can eat them, but.
you can't eat sweets.
You can't feed animals sugar.
Diabetic badger.
Took me a second. Okay.
Fuck you, man.
Oh god.
God
Take a
damn.
long draw, big pipe. I'll stick to the old pipe. That'll do me.
Oh, fuck.
Uh,
Oh, Christ.
Anyway,
Whew. Alright. Yes. You all grab your things
mhm.
and head off.
can I stop by the church or chapel the way to get one of the books delivered to Sir Remus?
Oh, yeah.
So wait, I'll stay home with Bela.
Oh no, you can come with us too. You might as well meet the old Theron.
You should know
As soon
him.
as you do
Yes.
the illustrations, you might as well.
Presumably she has met Farron.
Yeah.
Look, I was just being polite.
You have met Theron. Basically. This middle-aged for a dwarf. Man, grey hair, braided, tied back, very fine clothes, with a massive haul of collector's items.
Okay.
Yeah, that's up to him. Yeah, gather your stuff, and the newcomer, you all head off to Theron's boat. Okay, perfect. Well, sorry. First off, you stop on the north side, clergy. Yeah. So basically, all the not the dioceses. Fuck, what are they called? Denominations. That's what it's called. Are housed in one big building. So yeah, if you go to the cathedral and ask for Remus or someone who knows him, you can absolutely hand off the book.
Yep, yeah, I handed over. Probably the same person I handed letters to that I sent to Remus. Well,
No,
same as before. If you don't mind, this is for him. He might be interested.
of course. Bless you. Thank you very much, young man.
No problem.
Nods as you go, and the individual turns back in and goes to look for Remus. Cool. Brilliant. Anything else? Before you head off to Theron?
No. Let's head up to there now.
That's fine. Okay. Yep. Traveling to the city. It's getting a bit late in the evening at this point. People are starting to wind down. It's coming to the weekend, however. And yeah, you eventually find his spire and the guard on duty just sitting at the door. Just,
Right, Steve.
Brandon. Steve. Where's Bela? She with you?
I think she's doing a bit of work right now. She was smithing away last time I seen her, happy as Larry. So I'll bring her next time for you. I'll keep it in mind.
Okay. I mean,
If you want to go and see her, you know.
I was gonna say, has she asked about me?
Yeah, just
don't
the other
really,
night she was telling me about you and how much she enjoyed meeting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go talk, mate. I'm not involved.
That's totally fair.
You should totally come by sometime and say hello.
Yeah, I'd like that.
If you know any good places for food, she's not really had much, so
She
that's
loves food. She's a big fan.
Woman of good taste. All right. For that. Sorry, just give me a sec. Just like presses that thing on the wall, and then just like beeps, shows green. Yeah, boss says you can hand up.
Oh,
Open the door.
perfect. Cheers, Steve.
Yo, with him. Over him. He just sits by like leans back against the wall, big grin on his face.
Oh god, these stairs are so much easier when I've got long legs. Fucking great.
Did she actually ask about him?
No.
Oh no, she didn't talk to me about him at all. But he looked like he could use a pick me up.
I wouldn't worry about it. I didn't lie.
Is this about Bella? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I thought she never met a student. That'll take you a second.
I'm not gonna worry about it. And
God.
look, all I'm saying is the private lives of my employees are not my concern. Except you, Knox.
I'm a very private individual.
Aye, that's very concerning.
I do nothing against the laws of God or man that can be visible by anyone alive.
Doesn't your god? Never mind.
You follow the gods of man?
He doesn't he?
Yes, I follow the laws and gods of man.
That's right, Knox.
I literally
That's
turn.
right, Knox.
I literally turn and wink at her.
Oh god.
Did you read that off the parchment we give you before in case you're stopped by the guards, or?
Yes, yes, I did.
You imagine he's got it like the inside of his dresser. I comply with all laws, holy and holy.
And holy spell wrong. Holy and justly. Yes, I have never killed anyone what don't deserve it. they just stand look at them just like I was just. Can I go now? I am under arrest. If arrested, don't kill them.
Get Brandon.
Get that. I invoke my rights. I invoke my rights to my Badger attorney.
And below that it just says, if lost, please return to Brandon the Badger.
Ah,
Oh.
Christ.
We head up.
Yeah. Yeah. So, heading up the stairs into Theron's hall. Open the door, and you are all immediately assailed by a loud thump, 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 pulsing.
Interesting. I head up to the counter.
Yes. Theron's not there, as he should have been.
Is there like a bell or something I can hit?
Thump, thump. There seems to be like a gavel, like a bit of like stone. Set it.
Back.
As you like hit it, you hear it like just reverberate around like the room, along with the vroom, 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 vroom. And they just say, "Ah, it's all right. 1 second." And
Is that
then
noise normal, Brandon?
Ah, it's not abnormal. But it's definitely not normal. I would duck if I were you. Oh, no.
yeah, and then you see coming down the spiral staircase on the other side of the room. Sorry about that. But experiment going wrong.
Ah, no
Thanks.
worries. Ah, good. I brought you another book I translated.
Ah, really? Who's the halfling?
You told her to illustrate the books, so we hired her.
Right.
I slowly turn and start looking at the halfling.
No, she did. Sorry, I've seen about 20 people in the last 2 days. My bad.
It's quite a lot for you. Anyway.
Slowly turn
Bra-
back around
Brandon,
again.
Brandon's not my only He's not the only developer I'm in contact with. Don't worry. Sorry, my dear. A lot of people. I'm very, very sorry.
See you again.
It's nice to see you again too.
Pat
Yes,
the sword
the
and
artist.
scabbard.
Aye, the artist, aye. Anyway,
Question, Knox. One question. How many swords? How many do you have on your person at this point?
How many do I have on my person?
Yeah, it's quick, guys, just so I can visualize it.
I have 2 swords and 2 rifles on my possession at this current moment. Sorry.
We're gonna need to get you to track bulk.
3.
Okay.
Oh, do you want me to check? I'll put the bulk on these right now. No problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to track bulk with you. Okay.
Yeah, no,
'Cause you're being fucking-
no problem at all. I'll do that right now, buddy.
Yeah, the rest of them are fine. Just you.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Anyway.
Hello, Mr. Farron. I'm Ramya. I'm sure you heard of me.
oh yeah, this is our inventive friend.
This is the inventor. Yes, pleasure to meet you, darling. And he just like moves over and just holds out to shake your hand.
No, shake it back. I'm afraid I don't have my invention with me to show you, but yes, I am the inventor. Actually, I have this. I pull out my fucking splinter rifle.
Yeah.
Whoa! What is that?
It's a very, very heavily modified crossbow, actually.
Ooh.
That thing used to be a
Crossbow
crossbow.
too. Do you think you do that to mine?
Yeah, I'm sure I could.
Oh,
All right.
you carry it around, don't you?
Yeah, fair.
You carry
Yes.
it around, don't you?
Yes.
I think I'm happy with my crossbow. That's burden enough.
Yes, my furry friend. How can I help you?
The book, I had slided over the counter. This one here is The Flight of the Last Word.
Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Sounds
This is a
fascinating.
lot about the ancients. That's the translated copy, and then there's the copy in Kurdaic.
Brilliant. Excellent.
That's the second one. I've got one more to translate for you, and that'll be that until I find some more.
Brilliant. Excellent.
Also, I do have the translation guide here as well, and I hand over a copy of that. I think Ulrich already has a copy, but I just want to make sure you had one too.
I'm sorry. You made a translator. You're in a cipher.
How do you think I translate the books?
Gumption and a can-do attitude.
Well, it always helps if I've got something to look back on, you know. It's very easy to mistake for R and E for F. These fucking Kurdaics.
Ah.
Well, what sort of? I mean, I was gonna say backward individuals, but you know, all intents and purposes, they were pretty advanced.
Well, they do seem like it from the scribblings and the writings. And they're interesting. But that's the cipher there for the Kurdaic script. I believe I've got everything in it. Unless there's nothing in the books. That, you know, unless these books don't cover the entire language, which is I suppose possible, but I can't account for that.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Excuse me.
Well, for now, that's perfect. Thank you very much.
Also, the collegiate
Yes.
did send the hitman after me, but that's
Oh
fine.
shit. Well, you're alive. It's either you're not here yet, or did you get him?
True that, well, funny story. Do you mind the noble that was murdered a few years back? Big storm.
Yes, actually. I'm not.
Much like that, actually, it was.
Ha!
Only, turns out I'm a bit of a harder target than he is. So
Popped
not
up
for
half
that,
health.
you shot the shite out of it, so that helps.
Fair enough. All right. Well,
I
Good
did
job.
reply in the forum with a letter to them, so I feel like we're getting along cordially.
you, my friend, are going to be enemy number one, and you are going to be beloved for it.
Oh, I really am. I talked to, what's her name? She caught me at the gate. Lovely lady. Catherine Seal, the head diviner. Lovely lady. Had a good chat to her.
Head Diviner.
I think she'll be buying a copy of the books.
Head Diviner.
Head Diviner.
You're bold. I love it.
Well,
In fact, well, this is specifically for yourself, but also for all the work you're doing. Take this. And he goes to what seems to be a chest and pulls out an item wrapped in cloth and hands it to you, Brandon. Brandon,
thank you. You're too kind.
you have that.
I
You
like
get that?
put it in my bag. Thank you very much. Sure, I'll find a use for that.
I hope so.
Also, quick question.
Yes.
Did you take delivery of any ancient stone tablets in the past couple of weeks? From
Oh.
Horseshoe Isle.
Make me a diplomacy check, please.
I think I've got a bonus to that as well.
I mean, considering from everything you've done for this man, I am going to be counting that.
Alright, yeah, I get a +1 for my cloak. Nice.
Well, there you go. Fuck yeah.
Because I have no bonus to that usually.
Yeah. Oh, you're untrained.
Oh yeah, completely.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Okay.
I'm
Also,
just. Yeah, I know.
you got 2 hero points. Remember.
I'm gonna spend one then. No.
I'll
Yeah,
say-
fuck it. One. Nah.
Wow, that is the unluckiest you could possibly be.
Oh,
He just tells me
Man.
no, then and I'm like, fair enough.
I mean, honestly, yes. However, the fact of the matter is the private collection, sort of.
Ah, no worries. That's all right. If if you're intending keeping them, that just means we have to go bludgeon up some fishmen for the locals. But yeah, whatever.
What?
Oh,
So
yes.
it turns out those horseshoe tablets really pissed off the what we call the Sahagin.
well, we're
Sahuagin.
just assuming.
It's sort of coincidence.
I hope I'm not overstepping, Farron. Is it possible I could just very briefly look at one of these tablets?
Oh, I thought you were looking to buy them and ship them off to
Oh no
Hong
no no
Kong.
no no!
Oh,
We don't want to
of
buy
course.
them.
Oh, of course.
I
That's
don't have
fine.
that much money, Theron. Jeez.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. All right. Find some of these for you. And he goes into one of the back rooms. You can follow if you want.
Let's
Yeah.
follow
I
along.
follow along.
Yeah, the dues. Outside is a close-up room. Give me 1 second. Go to that. And there we go. How's that sound? Perfect. Cool.
Ominous.
Okay, so you lead you all to an enclosed room, no windows, one door, about 15 feet by 15 feet, length, width, and height. Completely plain walls, but one thing is noticeable at every single one. There seems to be an interlocking grid of what seems to be iron bars. Could anyone who is trained in nature or occultism please give me a skill check, please? Or Arcana. I suppose would actually work as well.
I have none of the above.
Do you have Arcana?
I don't think so.
Thank you, Brandon. That's good. Nox?
I have not trained
anything?
any of those.
Was it Artemis? You train nature, occult, or arcane?
Does it say T in proficiency?
Yes, that means you're trained.
Okay, so nature, occultism, or what?
Arcane. Arcana.
I have all three.
Anyone you wish then.
Okay, let's go for occultism. That looks new. Oh, no.
Okay, cool. Alright, so 2 of you would know straight out that these bars, while they appear to be iron, they are in fact cold iron. An item that a property that has very specific magical elements to it. Artemis, you would know this from the crit. That cold iron is specifically very, very good at warding off and damaging Fae or fiends. Very, very fast. To the point where the touch of their skin starts to burn.
Oh.
That's some security you've got in there.
That's only the obvious one.
Well, I'm sure it is.
Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, here it is. And he pulls out like a small little sphere and just twists it a few times. The upper hemisphere of it. And all of a sudden you could all hear a ringing in your ears. Start to be a bit painful. Louder and louder and louder until it fades out again. And then you all see glowing runes on one on each 3 walls. Just I disabled them for a few minutes, and I think it was this one. Here we go. And sort of just like push his hand to like bottom right of the wall, and all the bars seem to just like move and slot themselves into it. And for you, on the wall, are 3 stone tablets.
Okay.
I've gotten each of these over the last 8 years or so. I'm assuming it's the most recent one that you're looking for. If it's the one that's possible.
Yeah.
Probably.
Which one's the most recent one?
This one, the right one. And it just takes off the wall and holds it out to you.
Okay, I just look at it. I don't need to touch it.
That's right. Just
Um,
holds it out to you. Cool.
First of all, do any symbols or etchings or carvings in it look any way similar to what I saw in the book?
So if you were to compare what you were seeing right now to what you're seeing in the book, you would say no. They are different languages.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the other two? Do they seem to be the same as this third tablet?
They are the same. Yes.
Okay.
Can I ask what exactly you think this has to do with the sea people? Well, I mean, I maybe this has something to do with the sea people. I guess.
Well, they seem to get pretty pissed off when it left them, so unless it's a
Fair.
coincidence.
Yeah, it seems to be when that third tablet was recovered from the Horseshoe Isle is roughly coincides with when the Sahagwans started attacking the fishermen and trade ships around fuck.
Nereid.
Uh,
Huh?
Nereid.
Nereid.
Mhm.
And I was just curious if perhaps this was some sort of sacred
Mhm.
or religious tablet to them. But
Well,
looking at this and like looking at these symbols in the book, it doesn't really seem to match up. So
well, that's the thing. Um, so this is written in Saurus, Saurusian, I think it's called. Basically, the lizard fucking dialect, whatever this.
oh, okay.
Um, I don't speak it myself, but I had a translator actually do all these of the prophecies, essentially, each of them.
Okay.
And what I think might be important, I guess, is that this one details that there's going to be a great serpent rising from the depths that will drown the lands of man.
doesn't happen to give any sort of time around that, does it?
That doesn't sound great.
I think it's what did he say? When the 3 moons are eclipsed.
Is that
Uh,
like an
does
arcana or
does
something?
this
So
planet have 3 moons?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
can I
Interesting.
can I roll some sort of knowledge check to know when the eclipse might be happening, or when an eclipse happens, like once every 20 years or whatever?
Roll society for me, please.
God. I'm actually not bad at society.
For a badger, pretty good.
For an archaeologist, I'm all right.
25. Fucking
Hey.
nice, bud. So you'd be able to tell that there isn't actually supposed to be a 3 moon eclipse happening for a good long time. Till next year, in fact.
I said we got at least another year yet, and then after that, what, another
Mhm.
couple of decades? So,
Yep,
unless
roughly.
it's next year, we should have some time.
hmm
That's
So,
probably something to bear in mind.
yeah.
Badger
So
event.
the 16th of Airphilus, basically August. You guys are in November essentially right now. August next year.
Basically next year.
Okay.
So I
Uh,
don't know why they're uppity about it now, if it's next year.
yeah, I'm not sure either. But I mean, if it was sooner, then I guess that would kind of make sense.
Maybe there's something more
Do
to this that they're
are,
looking for. I don't know.
are the other two tablets the same prophecy or are they different?
No, they're different. What was it? This one, 8 points to middle, and this one is about the ancient lizard man's gods returning from the stars to lift them up to the heavens. This one is talking about when the earth and fire lands shall merge as one and crush air and water to naught but dust and ash. Um, nothing to
Right?
do.
Did I get any
No!
things of like the apocalypses that were mentioned in the Cordaic book from these, or do they match up in any way?
Roll me Temenize or lore.
Oh.
Boy, time to roll like dog shit. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
18, 18, just passed. You would know that the fire and earth plane one, no. The star god one, possibly. Yeah. I mean, you're not too familiar with how lizard folk run their society. Possibly could be relating to the Ophidian king. Maybe. I'm not too sure.
Interesting.
That's the closest you could possibly relate to that.
Well, I think we just stick to Lester's spear in this one, you know? These religious types usually don't like their religious artifacts getting stolen, so it's probably that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. This was made by the Saurus. Doesn't belong to this wedge.
It
why
doesn't mean
they-
they didn't make it theirs.
Good point, actually.
Is their society advanced enough to pay these fishmen to retrieve these items?
They can... Saurus?
The,
I
well,
don't
the
think they're even-
Hoagman can be bargained with. I'm sure if the Sorens?
Saurus.
I'm sure if the Saurus offered something to the Hoagman that they valued or wanted, then I don't see why they wouldn't retrieve these or something. I'm not really sure.
Could also be that they are paid to be the protectors of these. You know, a while ago. Keep them safe under the horseshoe eye or whatever, and but Nick, they kind of, you know, broke their end of the deal and want them back. But yeah, we'll go brain a few of them and put them off.
Fuck. Right. So this might be my bad.
I wasn't saying as much, but
I contracted a few explorers to see if they could get any artifacts from the source temples, and I gave them leverage to do whatever was necessary in case they weren't forthcoming. I assumed they would steal a gem or two.
well, yeah, no point crying over broken
Yeah.
crockery at this point.
Shit.
We're getting paid to go brain those old fish skins, so
I will also
Oh,
say
okay.
our calendar's been very open
So
has it?
for the last after we got your brother and things and before.
That was like fucking yesterday. Knox.
roll me diplomacy, Knox.
Also, yeah, that was like 2 days ago.
have we got another hero point since then?
No.
We're near the end of the session, so at this point it'd be cheap just to do it at this point now.
Big
Yeah.
money, big
I'm gonna
rules.
finish
Big
up
money,
my
big
next
rules.
one.
Big money, big rules. Big money, big rules.
Ah.
Fuck.
Right, I'm gonna do this not for you. 'Cause that was a bit cheeky. By the way, I need to get that urn back off of you, by the way. I
Ah,
feel like that.
yes.
Yeah, where is that?
It is.
Oh, my
in-
brother.
No, it's in our cottage right now. It's actually funny enough. Nox actually brought it and set it out, and it was with the intention of, oh, the next time we come see you, we would bring it, but we forgot. So
No, you didn't forget. The Hob did. Right. I'm going to be the bigger man and own up to my mistakes. If you can bargain with them, he just takes a bit of cloth out of his back pocket and wraps it in a tablet. If you can get the scaly bastards to bargain and get them to lay off the attacks, maybe this would help. I'm working at a bit of a loss, but people are dying over this thing.
You just give me a new hammer and I can't even test it. Oh well, I suppose we'll try.
I mean, up to yourself. I mean, if they're gonna attack
well,
you,
I
no
mean,
matter what.
we'll try. I mean, if they don't seem interested or don't seem to care, we'll bring this back to you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I might be bringing it back anyway.
With a bit of fish blood on it.
No. We'll wash that off. We'll wash that off.
I like it. But yes. Apologize for causing this issue. Which was obviously unforeseen.
Hey, you want to know?
I'm not blaming you. We're getting paid to solve it. Okay, you've made
Fair.
more business for us.
Fair point. Alright. Well, thank you very much, Brandon, for the two items. Appreciate it.
No problem. I'll have one more on the way.
Thank you.
Make sure the collegiate new doesn't get on you too harshly for publishing these.
Oh, I'll be fine. I've got a few friends. You'll keep them on their backsides for a
That's
little while.
alright. They're mostly
Okay.
angry at me anyway, so it should be okay.
Exactly. No one gets angry at the publisher. As long as we deliver shit on time, it's fine.
I may have also antagonized them, so
Yeah, drawing heat
God.
off me. Oh, also, I apologize for going over your head. You are all right with me adding illustrations to the book?
yeah,
Sorry,
of
my
course,
dear.
that doesn't bother me as long as my translations are able to get out there. I'm happy.
That's fine. Apologies, my dear. And he looks at you and said, "Don't need to talk about you like while you're in my presence." Yeah.
It's been done.
It's fine. It's a height thing. It's okay.
That's just all right. Yes,
Also, I'm never taking these blasters off again.
that's very fair. I do not blame you, gentlemen. Have a good.
Darren, a pleasure. We'll either bring back the tablet or
A few heads, I suppose. Not actually a few heads,
I'll not
literally.
bring back the head. Oh god.
Yeah, not literally, but
Figuratively.
yeah, figuratively on your conscience, you were.
We'll work it out somehow. We'll work it out.
Yep. Good luck. Good job, Nathan.
Thank you.
Thanks, Darren.
You're very welcome. Have a good
I'll
evening.
give our regards as well.
Yeah, he was asking about the urn. If you have it and it's safe, fine. That's good. But
It's been held with some other artifacts we have. If he comes around when we're about, he can pick it up.
understood. Well,
Just don't want to go traipsing around the city with
a fine artifact. Yes.
I can bring it to you tonight if you like.
No,
It is not a long trip.
you will leave it. I'll send Orc to get it.
Probably for the best.
I think so too. Mm-hmm. Good night.
Good night. Nice meeting you.
Not
Hey,
you.
Theron, how did you piss off Theron? What? As I turn to leave.
I have no idea.
Your Kyler's pretty fierce since we, saved your brother, I guess.
Yeah, Matt's got a short memory, not gonna lie.
It was 2 days ago.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the free calendar part that. No, never mind.
Oh, we've
Anyway.
got a pretty free calendar. What's happening?
With that, my friends, as late, I believe we shall end the session there, if that's okay with it.
That sounds
Perfect.
good to me.
Fantastic. Okay.
Thank you very much, Sean.
Yes, thank you,
You're
Sean.
welcome. Sorry it was a short session. Sorry we didn't get much done, but it was alright.
It wasn't even a short session.
We got. What do you mean? We got loads done.
Yeah.
So fair. Add 120 XP onto all your card sheets. Right at 150 actually. Fuck.
Do I also get those? Or?
Yes, I'll to get that. Yeah.
So you
I've
have.
already given you. Yeah. So you're at 350 right now. I'll just change it to 350. There you go. So, there, boys. Brilliant.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, I'm gonna
Where does
stop this fucking.